Hello! Hi, Rolf! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Hello! Welcome. You're the best. What is up? I hope you're doing well. Oh, Rolf, did you see that there's gonna be a D&D movie starring Chris Pine? Did you see that? Yeah, the heat has been pretty bad. I'm just glad that one of the only positives about the US is that that pretty much every place tends to have air conditioning, at least for the most part. Yeah, it looks like, and somebody pointed this out in the comments, and I totally agree with them, but it looks like the actors just had like a D&D campaign, and they just took that campaign and made it into a movie. Like, that's literally what it looks like. It looks great. I'm excited for it. And Chris Pine looks pretty good. I feel like the last time I saw him, he didn't look that great, but he looks a lot better now. I don't know if it's just makeup job or what, but he looks pretty good. Oh, that's fair, Rolf. That's totally fair. I feel like the trailer doesn't give that much, though. It's mostly just the vibe of it, you know? Which it has that vibe of, like, we're all sitting around a table going through this campaign. It's great. I love it. But yeah, I'm just surprised that this hasn't been done yet, but it's finally being done, and that's pretty rad. Yeah, it's so true. Like, I don't know. As I was watching it, I mean, I felt like just the vibes were there for the most part. Like, there was a little bit, there was a D&D, it was horrendous. Okay. We don't count that one then. But I mean, like, I feel like D&D is something that could inspire so much more, but I feel like it's only recently that there's been, like, shows and stuff based off of it. I mean, I guess it wasn't, like, the quote-unquote cool thing until recently, so there's that too, I guess. I need to move my face. I don't like the fact that I'm, like, right here now. I moved it last time because we were playing Codenames and I was blocking some of the stuff on stream, but now I'm, like, in the way of the text over here. I gotta move again. I'm always having to move around. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's so many, like, different worlds and stuff within D&D. I recently did an article on, like, D&D, like, games based off of, like, settings that, like, most people don't know about. And there's so many out there. Which also, can I just say, like, nowadays it's become, like, a cool thing for a lot of, like, horror games and whatnot to utilize, like, the same aesthetic as, like, PS1 or Nintendo 64 graphics. But I want to see, like, more horror stuff that has, like, that weird sort of, like, isometric perspective as, like, old CRPGs. I would be into it. I would absolutely be into it. Old CRPGs have a certain style to it that I feel like just exists all on its own, that I feel most people overlook. They're like, whatever about that weird style. Like, we still have isometric games, of course, but it's not the same. It doesn't have the same vibe as those old CRPGs, in my opinion. But yeah. There's a lot of interesting ones. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna open up my own page to remember what I even freaking put on there. There we go. Whee! Let us see here. Let us see. Where did I put it? Did you know I've hit 200 articles on Screen Rant, and I'm like, it kind of sucks. Yeah, so like there was one, the first one that I literally have on this list, I still can't believe exists. So like there was a game in 1993 based off D&D called Stronghold, and you literally, like, it's a 3D real-time, like, with environments and everything, city builder from 1993. It was crazy. And most people don't know about it. Makes me mad. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ones. Like there was the beat 'em up RPGs as well that were interesting. Or the Ravenloft games, those ones were cool. But yeah, anyways. Yeah. The series was interessante. Also, can I just say, like, the Japanese box art for Dungeon Hack is, like, my favorite thing. Oh my gosh, it's a... Oh wait, I have to show this. I love it so much. Hold up. Japanese box... Yeah! Dungeon Hack for PC 98! I found it. Oh my gosh. This needs to be shown. This is very important. I've never seen anything as important. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god. It is one of my favorite like if I do the thing that Lulu mentioned of having like top 10 box arts, this is gonna be on the list. I'm sorry. This is one of my favorite box arts of all time. It's so good. I look at this and I'm like, heck yeah. This is beautiful. Right there. I think what really gets me though is the fact that this is a Dungeons and Dragons game, but it looks like an anime game instead. I love it. Yeah, extremely 80s anime. Heck yeah. I love it. It's so good. It's almost as good as the Amnesia box art. That one is also good. I like that one a lot. Like Amnesia box art. Yeah, this one. I love how the guy is just like the thing is behind the amnesia monster. I don't even know if it has a name, like behind him, like and he's just like stoned out of his mind in the foreground. I love it. Oh my gosh. Box art is great. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, also, last night I finished one of the routes to Biroshana. And now I'm on the next route, and I'm almost done with it. Because once you play one route, you can basically skip almost everything in the other routes, because most of it is just rehashing of the same scenes. Because since it's based off historical events, but not as broadly as the Shinsegumi historical events, there's just a lot less to cover, but it has to all be covered because she's one of the main characters, so she has to be at certain battles throughout the campaign. So you see the same battles over and over again, just from different perspectives. So there's so much of the routes that I am able to just go do like through the text. So even though I just started the second route that I was gonna do like last night after finishing the first, I'm literally almost done with it, because most of it I was just like skip. I didn't have to read as much the second time through. So I'm already like towards the last couple chapters of the second route, and once I do that, then I'm doing the if ending, and then I'll be done with Biroshana, because I'm not the type to play all routes or anything like that. I always just try and only do the routes that I want to, unless the game like forces me to do all the routes to get to the route that I want to get to. Like with Code Realize, that game, I had to literally play all the routes to get to Lupin. So there's that. But otherwise, I'm just like, yeah, I did the one route that I wanted to do. I'm done. Peace out. Except this time, it was 2 routes that I wanted to do. So I did the first one. This time, also, I need to... So remember how I was like absolutely upset with how Biroshana's gameplay works and how it makes no sense? I was like, now that I have unlocked the Tomomori's route, I'm gonna be so mad if I make the exact same choices that I made during my first run, and it puts me on his route this time because it's open. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. I was right the whole time. The game threw me on Bakey's route just because I couldn't get on his route. I was so upset. I was like, oh my gosh. I was telling Barry this last night, but the reason why, like, I feel like a lot of Western dating sims are just a lot better because, like, with a lot of Japanese dating sims, and I've said this before, but they all, like, require you to pick certain choices to get on certain routes. And, like, I get it. That's, like, part of the gameplay is you having to figure out, like, what choices go to what characters. But the problem with that is that the game also wants to be like, oh, it's like your self-insert in the story or whatever. But you can't really do that because you have to pick certain choices to get on certain routes. Whereas in a lot of modern Western RPGs, you can make your own choices and it doesn't go towards a certain person's route. So you can still make your own actions, still like RP your own character, right? But still also end up on the route that you want to go on, just with your character attributes, if that makes sense. Like, for example, Andromeda 6, which is a dating sim that we've played a lot on VN Night. That's actually what started VN Night, was that visual novel. It's an ongoing Western dating sim. In that game, there are choices that go towards routes, but there's also tons and tons of choices that are just there for so that you can play your character and like have your own like role playing within the story and like actually do things the way you want to do. And even when it comes to like interacting with your love interest, you can choose several different options that will give you points with that character, just in different ways. So that way you can still be yourself, you can still have your own character in the story without having to worry about, oh, but if I try and be myself, if I am nice to this other character, I'm not gonna end up in the character's route. Like, whereas in Andromeda 6, you can help all the characters. You can be friends with all of them, help them with their struggles and whatnot, and it's not gonna be like, oh, because you helped this character, you're now on their route or whatever. It's like, nah, in real life, you can have friends and stuff, you know? You can help people out without having to date them. Jeebus. But, yeah. So, Hiroshana has been okay. I feel like it's something that doesn't really work for multiple routes. But it's still fun. Wait, really? Wait, what do you mean, wait, really? This I know, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, Hiroshana is okay. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite dating sims. I think it has a lot of issues. But I do love the main protagonist, and I do love that she can kick butt. So there's that. There's the positive right there. And the characters aren't too bad, but it does kind of suck that we're kind of forced to, like, repeat the same scenes over and over again. And it's Bjorn! Welcome to the stream, Bjorn! How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Hello! I love ya. What else? You know what, Rolf? If we ever play a dating sim again, we should play Ebb on Light. Because that's a Western dating sim I need you to see. I need you to see Ebb on Light. I love that game so much. Because that game does what Biroshana tried to do and actually, like, succeeds in it. Because Biroshana wanted to have, like, the stat things where it's like, oh, this is how much strength or kindness or intelligence you have, but it did not work. It did not work at all. It shouldn't have been in there. Whereas in Ebb on Light, it, like, makes sense. Like, yeah, these choices would give me these stats. That makes sense. And, like, you can tackle situations in different ways depending, like, on your stats, which is so good. Like, I legit was able to get on the same route several different ways depending on, like, what stats I had. And I'm like, this is how it should be. This is how all of these should be, not the way they often are. Also, I just love that it's basically Elvish Twilight, so there's that too. I think it's great, and it's all about accidentally eating some special magic dust. Like, that's literally what it's all about. It's great. Yeah, Bjorn, what do you think of this box art? I was showing it to Rolf. It's one of my favorite box arts. Is just the guy being all, like, stoned in the foreground with the monster being all like, ah. It's like this one and this one, the PC98 dungeon hack cover. It is so good. It's my favorite. I can't think of any others off the top of my head, but I know there's probably some good ones. Some real good box arts out there that are absolute banging. But yeah, when I did the, what was it? Yeah, the list on games based on D&D, I included the image of this dude. Because I was like, they won't expect it. They won't expect this super edgy anime dude in a thing for D&D. Let's go. And also, as I said, I just love this image. It's so good. Yeah. Though, since I'll be done with Birushana soon, I don't actually know what I'll be doing after that. Because I don't really know if there's any games I particularly want to play for a while after that. But we'll see. I mean, there's some stuff on my wish list, but I'm like, do I want to spend money? I don't know. I literally had to spend $40 last night because my headphones, which had been working for like a year, decided to perish all of a sudden. Like, I'm just sitting there listening to music, and then the one headphone is just like, boop, it's gone. And I'm like, no! You were the chew! So I had to buy another pair of my headphones again. Bought it from Walmart. Blah. So now I'm waiting for those to come in. And in the meantime, I have an extra pair of Beats headphones to use until they arrive. Which works, but it's still a pain. But yeah. I get like a very particular pair of headphones. Yeah. Rest in peace headphones. And it's not actually based off of like how, like whether I like the sound that comes from it or not. Like, it's not about the sound really. It's, oh my gosh, why can't I do this right? I'll go set up the Yawhg. Heck yeah. Thank you, Rolf. You're the best. You are the best. What is it? But yeah, I feel like I tend to ruin most, like, not these kind of headphones. These headphones I'm fine with, but anything that I have to, like, directly put in my ear always tends to get, like, ruined pretty easily. One of the only ones that I've ever found is the one that I have been owning, which is, like, an iFrog's headphones. It's because, like, the way it's built, it doesn't get, like, clogged easily. Oh! Heck yeah. Beat you to the punch, I guess. Heck yeah. No worries. Rolf, this is an Anya stream. There's been so many times where in the middle of the stream, I'm like installing a game. It has happened so many times. So no worries. I've literally bought games on stream and downloaded them. Like, it happened even not too long ago. It happened during a VN night, like, a couple weeks ago, when I literally bought Jackbox 6 live on stream. And downloaded it live on stream. So, no worries. It just happens that way sometimes. Oh my gosh, Bjorn, that's amazing. What was I saying? I don't even remember anymore. Oh yeah, so I always get like this very particular one. It's called like iFrogs or whatever. Let me see if I can find it again. I always end up looking it up and then it's like a struggle to find it for some reason. But it's like one of the only headphones that like works long term for me. I try and get any other headphones and they die pretty quickly for me, but these ones like will actually last me like a year or so usually, which is basically unheard of for me. Oh my gosh, I accidentally... There we go. Okay, no, we're fine. Somehow I like clicked away from the video. I was like, why is it silent? Turns out that's why. Because I clicked out of the video. That's why. What the... Why is it so hard to find this headphones all of a sudden? I literally just bought it yesterday. Where is it? It's here, I know it is. Yeah, I'm going to Walmart again because that's where I got it last time. Just stop. I'm gonna look up... Yeah, there we go. It's not here. What the frick is going on? That's cursed. Oh no, Rolf! Rolf, no! I believe in you, Rolf. We got this. So no worries. Technical difficulties is the name of the game on this stream, so don't worry about it. But yeah, what the frick? Why can't I find this headphones all of a sudden? I literally bought it yesterday. Oh, what the frick? Let's look, iFrogs, earbuds. There we go. Oh, what if I was, like, debated last night? That would be so funny, except it wouldn't be. It would be terrible. No, it's here! It's here! It's here! It's currently like, wait until it's, if you look, what? 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 Wait, is that real, like, is that real, Rolf? Is that real? I'm scared. Also, that's, what the frick? That's cursed? Why? What the frick? I'm scared. What are you getting? What is this, Rolf? Why are we doing like some like ritual? I'm scared. I don't like what the frick? Oh, also this is the headphones. There they are. My headphones that I use. These are the only headphones that work for me, that don't die within like a month. I'm 70% sure that's just the okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. I was scared for a second that the dev actually expected us to do all of that. It's like, oh, well, time to get the like, the stream is just us preparing to play the game. Like, let's find the candles, let's go. Here's me streaming, going to the store, gonna get some candles and a lighter and flint and steel. Why would I need flint and steel? If I'm gonna have a... Why? Why? If you waited for it to be dark out and now all the stores are closed, wait outside the store until it's open. Oh my gosh. I hope the devs are memeing. I would never do that much for a video game. I may love video games, but I would never do that much for it. I'm sorry. I'd be like, nah. If anything, I'll wait till tomorrow then. Or you should have told me earlier that I needed all this equipment from stores before telling me to wait until nightfall. Priorities. Also, I love that it's just 70% sure. I'm mostly sure, but you never know with people. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, is there really no options menu? That's so weird. I mean, I've played a lot of indie games that don't have option menus, but... Not usually ones that are on Steam. Let me see, options. Womp womp. Okay, apparently the only way you're gonna be able to go into window mode, Rolf, is if you Alt plus enter. So there's that. Also, where did you get all that? Was it on the Steam page? That'd be amazing. You just open the Steam page and that's what it says. Gotta get all the candles and everything. Like, the game's only $10, but all together it costs more like $20 because you gotta buy all the other stuff. Oh, the README file. Ah, I see. Alt enter doesn't. Oh no! It might be there's like other windowed modes, like codes. Windowed mode shortcut. Oh yeah, you can also right click on a game and sometimes they'll give you like on the launcher, and sometimes they'll give you the option for window mode. I mean, it makes a window, but then the game just becomes a white screen. Huh. I've done some games like that before where it goes weird into window mode, but it turns out it's still there, but it's like, oh weird. I don't know. Oh yeah! Control F. Aspect ratio looks good on laptop. Heck yeah. Good stuff. Okie doke, as long as you know how to stream it, it's all okay. Because what I usually do is I use the F10 key on my keyboard to like cycle through full screens to help me with streaming stuff if I need it in full screen, since I only have the one monitor. Reasons to have multiple monitors. Yeah, I think Control F is the other one that can do windowed mode. It's like Alt plus Enter and then Control F, but I'm not sure. But yeah, also it tends to depend on the games itself, which is a big sad. Oh yeah, oh no, it's my face. I see myself on stream. I'm gonna close out of Twitch there. Just let me know whenever you're ready, Rolf. Yeah, can join the stream, join the chat anytime. And I mean like voice call chat. There was something else I wanted to talk about, and now that the stream is going, I have no memory of what it was. Dang, see. Oh, I just watched Matt McMuscle's what is it? Yeah, I watched Matt McMuscle's do what happened on the Harvest Moon series, and that was a ride. I've never seen a game have such a weird like rights and development history. It's like one of the weirdest ever. Like even after like I already knew a lot of stuff. And even after watching that video, there was still some things I wasn't like quite sure about. Like that's how convoluted Harvest Moon's development history is. It's just absolutely insane. I also watched the same guy, Matt McMuscles, and his friend Liam play some of Live Alive, or Live Alive, whatever it's called. That old RPG game. By the way, there's not much in the way of dialogue, but we can just read out the descriptions during our turns. Heck yeah, no worries. No worries. We're both playing the game, so that's all that matters. We'll just have our own combos. We'll RP our own characters. It'll be like a D&D campaign. Let's go. Be like, yar! Yeah, the Live Alive is really interesting. It was like an old RPG game that came out, I think, in the 90s. That had basically like several different RPGs in one. Like you had like these kind of mini campaigns that all had like different like genres and stuff. It was kind of interesting. And now they recently brought it back. Like they made a remaster and actually released it in the West when it wasn't originally released in the West. So that's pretty cool. What was it? The one they did was, of course, the first one they did was the wrestling one, where you gotta, or the fighting game one, I should say, where you gotta fight like all the different fighters and become the best or whatever. It's a pretty interesting game. Yeah, I'm excited to try out the Yawhg. I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited to try it out. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. Ugh. Big sleep. Big sleepy. I'll probably finish up Euroshana tonight. I'm gonna try and beat that, the route, and then do the offending and be done with it, and then on Tuesday, of course, I gotta write another article. Though we're also gonna be watching in Sushi Court Everywhere All at Once, or whatever it's called. And I'm really excited to watch that because I haven't seen that film yet, and I heard it's very, very good. Like, everybody was praising it when it came out, and so now I really want to watch it. And so I'm glad we're finally watching it on Tuesday. So on Tuesday is that, and of course, Wednesday of this week is when we're doing the watch. I should probably write that in the Velvet Room. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. There we go. Okay, turning off Steam overlay, fix the window. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a thing that's happened before to me and also other peeps. The struggle is real. Oh, it's Rolf. Hello, welcome. How's it going?
I'm alright. Just trying to figure things out here.
No worries. I was literally just saying that this is just the Anya stream experience, so don't even worry about it.
So how do I go about streaming a particular window?
So you see it says share your screen, and you'll see it brings up screen share, and you just pick the window from there under applications. Screen is like your full monitor, but we don't want that. We want one of the applications.
Okay. Do you see it? Or
No, it's just a black screen for me.
Okay. Let's see. Screens, no. Applications. I don't see it in the list when I do applications, which is unfortunate.
So do you have it on window mode right now?
Yeah.
And it's not showing up in the application screen?
No.
Huh. That's weird.
And what if I do go full screen? Well, I can just share my whole screen, right?
Yeah, but the only issue with that, of course, is audio. You'll lose the audio that way.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, if the audio isn't that important, I can just have music playing in the background, so it's fine.
It's a bit of a shame that the music is very nice in the Yawhg. Well, I'll try one more time. Share screen. No, it's not showing up. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. So when I alt tab out of the Yawhg, it very for small. Oh wait. I think I got it. Do you see it now?
Oh yes, I do. There it is.
All right.
Let me just put it on stream. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Whee! Go. Okie doke. It is on the stream now.
All right. Well, which character do you want to play?
Ooh. Guess I'll go left character.
All right. I'll go with Mutton Chop Man.
Heck yeah. Let's go. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks and no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep living our lives week by week, unaware. Oof. That's not good.
It's your turn. So it's just like Monster Prom. You just pick a
Oh,
location.
I see. That's cool. Yeah, I like how Monster Prom does it, where it's like you're just like going around like that.
Yeah.
Let me move my head real quick, and by that I
No,
mean
no.
like on stream.
Yeah. And at the top
I-
right, you can see your current stats as well,
Yeah,
which will go up or down depending on what happens.
yeah, makes sense.
So currently it's your turn, so you can narrate what happens, and then on my turn I'll narrate what
Yeah.
happens. That's
Okie
that
doke.
should be. So yeah, keep in mind there are 6 weeks. We're currently in week 1, and every
Yeah.
week is one action basically.
Oh, every week is one action. Huh.
Yeah, it's relatively short.
Okay, so we got 5 of everything except for wealth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
I
we have a
mean,
forest, an arena, alchemy tower, gardens, palace, tavern, hospital, and slums. I don't remember which location is what stat, but
yeah, I'm guessing alchemy is magic.
makes sense.
I'm guessing palace might be charm.
I think so as well.
Yeah. Either, and then I don't know. Let's just go alchemy tower. That was my first thought because magic cool.
All right, and each location has 2 different actions you can do.
Clean lab or brew potion. Let's brew potion. That sounds cool.
All right. What could possibly go wrong? Can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. You're great.
And the game music, is that also all right?
Yeah, I can hear the music.
Okay.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. Let's go.
Actually, maybe it's more fun if we narrate each other's thing, since it says you, right?
Oh,
So
yeah. Let's do that.
we'll be each other's dungeon master.
Heck yeah.
Alright. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hands and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. You can try either a simple trick or a complex trick. So your chance to succeed on these will depend on your stats.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. It's like Monster Prom, where it's based on your stats. But
Yeah.
I just start getting stats, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Hmm.
Dost thou dare?
Yeah. I guess simple trick.
Alright. By snapping your fingers, you change your eyebrow pattern.
Heck yeah.
Not bad, one of the alchemists say. You gain 1 magic.
Yay! Let's go.
Alright, my turn. So now you get to narrate my failures.
No, you'll be great.
I think I'll go to the forest first. I'll go chop some wood.
You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earned yourself 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a dryad picking flowers in a field. Upon noticing you, she runs up to you excitedly.
I literally just last Friday ran a D&D session with an encounter inspired by this encounter. It's like one of the few encounters I remember from this game.
Heck yeah. Excuse me, sir. Would you care to dance? She asks. I've been wanting to dance for so long, but nobody else has been around to dance with, she sighs. I don't dance it out the park. I don't dance. It turns into High School Musical.
My finesse is not great, which I'm guessing I need, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
Oh snap. She giggles and takes you by the hand. She starts humming out a song and the two of you dance together in the middle of the forest.
Uh-oh.
You accidentally step on her toes several times while dancing.
Oh no.
After a third time, she stops you. He thanks you for the dance and limps off into the night.
Oh, poor Dryad.
You practice dancing a little.
Hey,
You gain 1 finesse.
Sorry, Dryad.
They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart, but that was so very long ago.
Alright.
Yawhg. I'm thinking, so the game is called the Yawhg.
Yeah.
Looking at it like, I'm thinking like, is it an anagram for something? I can't see how the letters would fit together, or maybe it's like there's missing letters in there.
I'm not sure.
Oh, what do I do? You know, because with Monster Prom, I typically, like, kind of know, like, oh, you need, like, probably, like, 11 of a skill or something like that, or 14 of a skill.
Yeah.
Whereas for this...
more clear routes and stuff.
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, for this, I'm like, I don't know how much skill do I need. I don't know what will happen when the Yawhg attacks, you know?
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Especially the first couple times you play it, it's just like, hey, just do what seems interesting and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to the palace.
Alright. You want to do administration work or attend a ball?
Let's attend a ball! Let's go! That sounds fun.
Oh, yeah.
You spend the week Oh, wait, yeah, it's you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse.
Heck yeah.
One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum.
I don't have any money. I don't have any money. Oh. Yeah, no thanks.
Says the jester. He walks away, disappointed. That evening, on the way home, you find a golden coin on the ground.
Oh, snap!
What luck?
You know, I will say, it seems like this game is a lot nicer than Monster Prom. Monster Prom is very, like, cutthroat. Like, if you slip up even once, you're McFrickin' dead, you know? Whereas this game, it seems like even if you always seem to get things, at least so far.
Yeah, I think there's definitely some outcomes that are really bad, but most of the time it's like you fail, but at least you get a little consolation prize.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go have a drink at the tavern.
Nice.
With my money. You're up.
You spend the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and +1 physique.
Hey.
One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held.
Hell yeah. Definitely entering that.
Heck yeah. You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You end up blacking out.
Damn, I thought my 8 physique I'd be able to make it.
When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognize and only your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found and you seem to be the only one home. What happened? What happened? It was almost in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still.
I didn't get anything.
Oh no.
Right.
You know, let's go to the gardens.
A landscape or meditate?
Meditate.
You spend the week in deep meditation. I love the art for this game, it's so nice.
Yeah.
You gain 1 magic and 2 mind.
Heck yeah.
One day you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass. You there, young person. He waves you over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in this bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Alright.
Ages seem... Oh yeah, I always forget.
Yeah. As you stand in the hot sun, a wizened old man sleeping peacefully in your shadow. Wow, so selfless.
Yep.
The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually, everything grows dark. You died.
Oh no.
When you awaken, it is evening in the garden. An ancient gnarled tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing this miraculous event, you gain 1 magic.
Oh, heck yeah.
Alright. I think there's also some events that, like, can affect future events, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's
so I
cool.
think, like, if you go to the gardens again, that tree might still be there and do things.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna go to the arena, because my physique is pretty good, so I'm betting that I can do something with that. I'm gonna compete. Go ahead.
You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and +1 finesse.
Damn, I'm buff as hell.
Heck yeah. You're super strong and I'm a super mad. We have a wizard or a witch or a sorcerer or whatever and a warrior. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm the tank, you're the caster.
Yeah, let's go. Good squad. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly!
Oh no, not Kelly.
Not Kelly. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey, Kelly. Sorry to interrupt, but we got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time.
Ouch.
You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? You feel happy for Kelly or extreme jealousy?
You know what? I'm gonna say extreme jealousy.
Heck yeah.
Probably the bad option, but we'll see what happens.
You become extremely grumpy for the rest of the week. You lose
Oh, no.
that charm!
Rip.
Well, you're no fun to be around. You channel your rage into working out. Oh, so you'll gain 2
Fuck
physique? Yeah! And then the world was a howling fury, chaos, screaming, the sound of all we knew being pulled in half.
Not ominous at all.
Yeah.
You might notice that the overworld is also changing very slightly.
Oh! Yeah, I haven't been paying attention. I should have been paying attention. Yeah, let's just do the same 3 that I did last time. So Alchemy Tower, Palace, and then Gardens.
Alright.
Brew Potion.
You spent the week experimenting with different potion brews. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, while in the tower, one of the alchemists asks you to watch his potion while he's out. Soon after he leaves, the potion begins bubbling out of control. If you don't do something soon, it'll explode.
Oh! Oof.
Dost thou yeet or quaff?
Yeah. This is difficult. I don't know. I feel like he'll be really mad if I just throw it out. But I don't know what will happen if I drink it. You know what? Let's drink it. Let's
Hell
go.
yeah. YOLO.
YOLO.
You quickly drink the potion. Your stomach can't seem to handle the potion. Fire erupts from your esophagus. For a solid minute, you're shooting a jet of fire from between your lips. That burns. You lose 2 physique. Oh no.
Oh no.
What a learning experience, though. You gain 1 mind.
Yeah! You know, that's all that matters.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the slums, and I'm going to punch some loiterers.
Oh, snap. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse.
Uh-oh.
One night you hear a woman whisper at you from nearby. Hey you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin.
Always. Surely nothing could go wrong here.
She signals for you to go into the alleyway with her. Come closer, she says. Nobody else can hear what I'm about to tell you. Unhinge his jaw. You lean in close, eager to learn how you'll be earning this coin. Shouts in her ear. She presses herself right up against you, moving her lips slowly towards your ear. Psych! Oh no, wait, I was right the first time! She unhinges her jaw. Yeah.
Yep.
Suddenly, she bites your neck viciously. Nom nom nom. Blood pours from the room. She clings to you tightly, lapping it all. Heck yeah! Vampires, let's go. I would be like, heck yeah. Want a date? You black out. When you come to, you see her standing over you. Thanks, she says, tossing you a couple coins.
Well, at least she paid me for it.
Yeah, you know what?
Feels strangely dirty.
Yeah, like, she gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. She then melts into the shadows. At least she's courteous about it. When you feel your neck, you notice your wound is healed completely. Your body feels ice cold. Now you're a vampire, I guess. You gained 3 charm. Yeah. But you lost 3 physique.
My physique.
No! When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I see like the fog encroaching and everything.
Yeah.
So we did Alchemy Towers, so this time Palace. 10 ball. I'm just planning on doing all the same things both times. You spend
Sure.
Oh wait, yeah, it's you.
You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant! He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking.
Passive, I think.
Alright.
Because I don't have enough strength for an active one, I don't think.
Yeah, that seems unwise.
Yeah, so that
you can actually...
that outfit looks really comfortable.
He looks mildly insulted. Sick burn. You gain 1 charm.
What kind of burn was that? That outfit looks comfy.
In, noble society, comfortable clothes are typically not fashionable.
I guess.
I'm gonna go back to the forest and hunt this time.
Okie doke. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. Over the course of the week, you've noticed your skin become paler and your teeth sharper. You notice that whenever you talk, everyone nearby hangs on your every word. You gain 3 charm. You also feel more frail. Now you're also losing all your physique, though! No, my warrior!
Oh no. What have I done?
Thanksy. You see one of the hunters drop his hat.
Oh, sorry, I skipped the...
No, it's fine. As he bends down to pick it up, his neck is fully exposed. Chomp. You can even see a vein or 2. I think you're gonna have to do it to regain your strength. Delicious. Before you know it, you're coated in blood with a mangled form in front of you. There are several people around, they're all filled with delicious nectar. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in bedsheet soaked with blood that is not your own. You look in the mirror and notice your skin has regained its color and that your teeth have dulled. The next day you find the exit to the town is closed. Something about there being a horrific accident in the forest. You do not inquire further.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, go ahead.
It's almost here. Almost.
Yeah, locations can actually get closed off by events like this, so the forest is now inaccessible.
Oh, so you're stuck out there, while I'm stuck in here. I see. Well, going to the gardens.
All right. Meditate again?
Yep, meditate. You spend the
week in deep meditation.
Heck yeah.
In 1 magic and 2 mind. One day a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change.
Yeah, give him the coin. I only have 1. It's fine.
Yeah, might as well. You toss him a sack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next night, you recognize him on the bench. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And 1 finesse. Oh, you get 1 of everything.
Oh, that's awesome! Let's go.
Nice. Okay, I'm not stuck outside, but the forest is closed. I can't go back there. Well, now that charm is my deal, I'm gonna go to the palace instead, I think.
Heck yeah.
What are the options at the hospital, actually? Oh shit, I probably can't go back. Oops. Oh well. I just wanted to see what actions there were, but I can't go back.
No.
I'll just clean up.
You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as it can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody. Oh no!
It would make sense that the vampire would go work at a hospital, right?
Yeah. Also, hi Owen. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I love ya.
Hello.
But what I was thinking is like, oh, if it's sores, then
It's probably not good.
well, it might be like smallpox or something.
Ah, yeah.
Well, walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Rudely.
How dare. Yeah, I'll get him some water.
You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. Quencho Jones. He takes a large swig, swigs it around, and proceeds to spit it at you. No!
Motherfucker.
Now you're gonna be sick. You manage to quickly duck underneath it, though, so you're okay.
Nice.
You scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you. This scolding is good practice for social interaction. You're gonna gain some charm. Yeah! In the end, the storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become, our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Oh, frick!
So, now the Yawhg, which was apparently a storm, has destroyed most of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're in a post-apocalypse, basically, and you get to choose what your role will be in the rebuilding.
I'm guessing probably conjure, right? Since I have 14 magic.
Yeah, that seems logical.
Yeah, conjurer. Let's go.
You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town.
Oh, it's.
With your
Oh wait, no, there we go.
with your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Alright. I am gonna become the leader, because I have so much charm. You know, vampires
Heck
like
yeah.
to lead people.
Heck yeah.
You take it upon... Oh, yeah, it's your
You
turn.
take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You expertly delegate and prioritize tasks. You give motivating speeches and act as an effective mediator in disputes. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. And so we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, we flourished.
Hey.
Towers, once wrecked and ravaged, rose towards the sky. Trees again took root, then blossomed. We all blossomed. And though it took a long while, and though it took a lot from us, our future is bright. Should the Yawhg ever return, we will be ready. We did it! Woo!
Yeah, and now we get her personal endings as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I was like, okay. With the town... Oh, wait, no, this is you.
Oh, yeah. With the town fully rebuilt, you spend more and more time in the alchemy tower. Your potion brewing abilities quickly become among the best in the world. Your health and mana potions are considered world-class delicacies, with people venturing far and wide to buy them. But you never learn how to brew a love potion.
Aww. Big sad.
The Yawhg traumatized you deeply. Oh, it's your turn.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, despite everything being okay now, something in you snapped.
Yeah, all the endings are at best bittersweet, by the way.
Yeah. That makes sense. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water.
Jeez.
Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the. Oh my gosh. Perhaps it was when you saw that a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their rotten teacher's corpse. Some missing words there.
Yeah, I don't think it was technically incorrect, but it was definitely very weirdly phrased.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much, you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion.
I kind of feel like if you ever go drinking at the tavern, you just get this ending.
Yeah, probably. One day you look into a mirror and your eyes are empty.
At least I can still see myself in the mirror.
Yeah, hollow.
Rough.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good ending.
Yeah. It just definitely, I was like, oh, my ending's a little sad. And I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. My ending was great. I was a successful person. I may not have found love, but I had a successful life. I became well known.
There is a special vampire ending, but I didn't get it, so...
I guess you need to get it pretty early on, I'm guessing, then.
Probably, yeah. Alright. Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
You want to do another run?
Sure.
Alright.
You
want the same character again, or a different one?
Yeah, same character is good.
Alright, I'll go with Red Lady this time.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can skip those, I guess. Now the question will be what to do here.
Still a bunch of actions we haven't done yet.
Yeah. You know what? Let's go. I'm gonna go full on palace route this time.
Alright.
Only palace.
Only.
A 10 ball. You spend the week at 10. Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, this is the same every time, so we can skip the first two.
Mm-hmm.
One day, you overhear the jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you didn't understand the joke at all.
I would say ask for an explanation.
Alright. You approach the jester, asking him what exactly the joke meant. The jester scolds you at length about the dangers of explaining jokes. Something about puppies and them dying whenever you dissect them. You don't quite understand, but everyone around you starts laughing. Presumably the jester just made another joke at your expense. You feel humiliated and mocked. And you lose one charm. Ouch.
Ouch.
What do we want to do? I think I'll go fight some crime.
You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One night, a small child approaches you with his hands cupped and outstretched towards you.
Oh no.
He doesn't say anything, but just looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. You have no money.
I don't have any money, kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what happens if I pick this.
You're also broke. You don't have a penny you could spare. You end up hanging out all night, though, talking with the child.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Hearing a child's outlook on the world allows you to see things in a slightly different light. You gain 1 mind.
Alright.
Yeah. So maybe it's not too bad if you don't have money to just give money to people.
Alright. So, same thing again?
Yes. We're just, let's do administrative work this time.
Alright.
You spend the week
You
doing...
spend a week doing
Yeah.
paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. The fucking jester.
Yeah, the court jester just keeps hounding
He hates
me.
your guts.
Either
One
that
day
or
the
he's
court-
in love with me. It's one or the other.
Yep. Or both.
Oh, yeah, both.
One day the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? Oh, it's this one again.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. This time I have wealth, so let's go.
Alright.
You spend,
You spend the day with the jester, practicing your juggling technique. I hope that's not an innuendo. You improve dramatically.
At the end, it's like at the end, my ending is like, you married the jester. It's like, what?
Well, you gain 2 finesse. Very nice. And another 2 finesse.
Oh, nice.
Fucking hell. You happily pay the jester for his services and lose 1 wealth.
I'm fine with that.
Damn. So much finesse.
Yeah. I wonder which one that goes for.
I'm gonna meditate.
Nice. You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass.
Fuck yeah, I'm putting that on.
Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. Oh, it's the one ring! The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light.
Holy shit.
The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away.
Okay.
The ring looks good on you! You gain 1 charm!
Amazing.
Yep.
Palace again?
Yep. This is a palace-only run, and this time we attend the ball.
One day the king approaches
Oh,
you.
snap!
Uh-oh. Excuse me, but you look like someone who I can confide in, he says. I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. He blushes a little. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak?
Well, I have 8 charm.
It's decent.
Yeah, it's a decent amount of charm. I could teach the king.
Alright.
You spend hours drawing a bunch of diagrams and going through scenarios with the king.
By the end of it, he's just as charming as you are. He thanks you and hands you a large sack of coins as a reward. You gain 3 wealth. Later that night, you get the sinking feeling that you might have actually made things worse.
Oof.
Oh, you got your money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the forest and hunt.
Oh, wait, yeah, I should be talking. One day, during your forest excursions, you stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first, you jump backwards in shock, but then you start to hear them conversing with one another. They call you over. Excuse me, miss, one of them says in a high-pitched voice. Do you think you might be able to help us out with something? You see, we're trying to elect our new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Speedball the Vengeful and Blightooth the Wise, says the rat. Seedpaw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take our fight to the enemy, proclaims Seedpaw. Blightooth steps up. If you vote for me, good miss, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blightooth. Which rat do you choose?
I'm gonna go with Blightooth, please.
Half of the rats roar with tiny applause. Seedpaw bows his head and walks back into the mass of rats. Blightooth climbs up to your shoulder and whispers ancient secrets into your ear as thanks. You gain one
Nice.
mind and one magic. Yeah, more palace. I mean, I don't really need the wealth. Because administrative work was finesse and wealth, right?
Mind and wealth.
Mind and wealth. Sure, let's just go back and forth, so do administrative work.
Alright. You spent a week doing paperwork. One day you decide to lean up against the wall just to take a break. It rotates as you apply pressure, and you stumble down a set of stairs.
Oh, snap.
You enter a large, dusty room filled with barrels. You found the king's famous wine cellar. Gonna mess with the king some more?
Oh my gosh.
Ruin his entire life.
You know what? Sure, let's host a secret party.
Hell yeah.
All your friends
All your friends show
Yeah.
up, and the drinking begins. When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognize.
Oh my
and
gosh,
only
here
your
we
underwear.
go.
Just whatever drinking is involved.
Yeah.
Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one home. What happened? I think the game's trying to tell us something.
Yeah, the drinking's bad.
I'm gonna go to the alchemy tower and clean up.
You spend the week cleaning up noxious chemicals. You're paid 1 wealth for your labor and gain 1 physique and 1 magic. One day, a swarm of rats infest the building.
Oh yeah.
They're biting everything in their way.
Thought you were listening to the wise.
Yeah, everyone else in the building flees immediately. What do you do? You wave your hands to produce a bouquet of flowers. That wasn't the spell you were meant to cast. The rats spot your attempt to exterminate them and begin biting you horribly. You lose 1 physique. You managed to escape, but now there are rats all over the tower.
Well,
Whoop.
fucking rats.
Yeah.
They betrayed me.
Dangsy. Palace time. Attend ball. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You gain 2 charm and 1 finesse.
One day, you accidentally bump into a duke. This fucker again.
Yeah.
What? He stops mid-sentence. Oh, it's different.
Oh!
Oh, it's you. He blushed.
Oh,
what? Why haven't you come to visit me? You said you would. I think we found out what happened during that party.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Do you think... can I pretend with this? Do you think I have enough?
Maybe. Depends on whether that's mind or charm, I think.
Yeah, just pretend like you know what's going on.
Hell yeah.
You practice your nodding along
You
and faking
practice your nodding along and faking that you're listening technique. You gain 1 charm.
Yeah.
You may have accidentally agreed to dinner or something, but it's too late now.
Heck yeah.
You're romancing the dude.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna become royalty at this point. Let's go! Princess Maker, but in the Yawhg.
I'm gonna turn to crime.
Sorry, I'm drinking. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night, a man walks up to you. Excuse me, miss. Feeling a little lonely tonight? He asks.
Uh-oh.
For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel real good all night.
That seems like a terrible idea. Let's do it.
You hand him over a small sack of coins. You lose 2 wealth. On your way to your house, you start about talking philosophy, history, magic, anything really. The two of you have an amazing conversation that goes well into the morning.
Surprisingly wholesome.
Yeah, you gain 2 mind and 2 charm.
Damn.
The man apologizes for the lack of sex, but thanks you for the chat. He refunds you back half of what you spent. So you get 2.
Very
you
nice.
get 1 wealth.
That was worth it.
Yeah.
And last week.
Yeah. You know, let's Let's go palace and then just attend ball for the last time.
Alright.
Might as well get something to fort, like, pretty high up.
One day you hear somebody shouting something in the hallway. There's a bomb at the palace, they scream. There's a mass panic as people try desperately to escape the palace's walls.
I don't think I'm smart enough to disarm it.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away.
Alright, hopefully that's finesse. You get out just before the bomb goes off. A huge explosion occurs, knocking you off your feet and completely wrecking the castle. Well, so much for the Duke.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with my last? I think I'm just gonna meditate again and get some mind.
You spend the week in deep meditation, 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, a toothless old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic bees. Would you be interested in purchasing them?
Of course.
You spend 1 wealth on the beans. Later, you decide to plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I guess that's something you had to have gotten earlier.
Yeah, probably. Oh well.
Oof.
What you gonna do?
So I have high charm and high finesse, so that's leader, right?
Makes sense, I think.
Yeah, let's go leader. You take it
upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You expertly delegate and prioritize tasks. You give motivating speeches and act as an effective mediator of disputes. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Well, even though I have no experience being a doctor, I think that's the mind one, if I had to.
Yeah, I would say doctor.
Yeah.
You take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. You're able to fix up most of your patients in no time at all. This means there are more people to help with rebuilding the town. This helps the survival effort considerably.
Alright.
Yeah, so I think we did it.
Yeah, I think we'll get a good ending again.
Yay!
Yeah. Now let's see what kind of fucked up ending we'll get on a personal level.
Yep, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Your life after the Yawhg is uneventful. You work, you get married.
Oh, this time! crime! Yeah, to the Duke, let's go! Or the Jester, one of the two.
Or the king.
Oh yeah, or the king. He might have been like, oh, I actually love you more, that's why I couldn't get it up.
You adopt a child. You take care of that child. You get old. You retire. You go on vacation for a few years. You get too old to be independent, so your child takes care of you. You die.
You know, that's not bad. I like that.
It could be worse, yeah.
Yeah. With the town rebuilt, you don your costume once more, eager to fight crime. In odd twist of events, the Yawhg appears to have brought everyone closer together. You can't seem to find even a trace of criminal activity in the town. You travel to new lands in search of crime that must be punished.
Alright.
Not bad. Amazing.
Alright. Wanna do one more?
Sure.
I think then that'll be good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going same boat.
You wanna go same character again?
Yeah.
Or different one this time?
Yeah, I'll go same character.
I'll pick yellow guy.
Heck yeah. Okay. This time, I'll go... Oh, I'm tied between forest route or hospital route. Though the slums had a lot of interesting stuff going on there, too.
True. You could try to become a vampire.
Oh, you know what? You're so right. Time to go slums. Fight crime.
Hell yeah.
Oh, look at me. I look so cool. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse.
One night, you hear cheering coming from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs, violently ripping each other apart. One of the men spots you and asks, "Oi, would you like to participate in a little betting game?"
I don't have any money.
It doesn't say it costs wealth, so I guess
that is true.
Regardless.
Because I don't have many skills yet. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I'm afraid betting might cost, like, money. I mean, mind? Betting might cost mind. Trying to solve dogfights might cost physique. And either way, I don't have a lot. You know what? Let's bet.
Alright. You try to bet on the fights, but you actually... Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
You actually don't have enough money to do so. You still watch, however, enjoying the carnage of dogs ripping each other apart, you monster.
Yeah. Thanksy. At least I didn't lose anything. That's the important part.
Yeah. I'll go to the forest and hunt for a bit. Now that we're on... this is the run where we are dicks to animals.
Yeah. One day you stumble upon a gigantic moss-covered stone. It pulses with a magical energy. What do you do?
I fuck with it, of course.
Heck yeah. You lay your hand onto the enormous object. The stone's magical energy shoots into your body. You gain 1 magic.
Alright. Sure that won't have any consequences.
Yep. This is a slums only route.
Alright.
And it's also a fight crime only route.
Alright, you're gonna become Batman.
Yeah. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse.
One night, a woman walks up to you. Excuse me, miss. Feeling a little lonely tonight, she asks. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night.
I don't have any money, so no thanks. No thanks.
You can still pick it, but it's up to you. Yeah.
No thanks.
Your loss. Oh, no, there we go. I'll go palace. And I'll attend the ball. No, I'll do administration work.
You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day you accidentally bump into a duke.
Oh, no.
Duke. Watch where you're going, you filthy peasant. I don't know why I'm here in this random part of the castle where you're working. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. I think that you can, passive or active.
I'm gonna fuck with him.
You shove him back! He stumbles slightly. That was kind of lame. You lose 1 charm.
Fair. Alright, more crime fighting?
Yeah, we're fighting crime only this run. We're Batman.
One night, a small child approaches you.
Yeah.
Every time you get stuff that takes money.
Yeah, and I have no money. I'm gonna give, because I remember last time it was kind of good to just try, even if you didn't have it, so give him some coin.
Yeah, end up hanging out all night, hearing his outlook. You get 1 mind.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the arena and I'm going to bet on some fights. Yeah.
You spend a week placing bets on your favorite fighters.
Well, shit.
You gain 0 wealth.
Oh.
While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot, it's Kelly again.
God damn it.
Yep. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna pick the other option just so we see something new.
How do you feel? You feel happy for Kelly. You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You're gonna gain 1 charm. You gained something at least.
Oh, yeah.
More fighting crime.
It's week 4 already, and I stabbed for shit.
We only fight crime. You spend the week. Gain
One day, while wandering the slums, you notice that the stones used to line the road seem to have a certain pattern to them. With a piece of paper and pencil, you manage to work out that each type of symbol corresponds to a letter in the alphabet. Deciphering the code points you to a small trap door hidden in a back alley. You descend it to find a dimly lit room with 2 cubes hovering off the ground, text scribbled across them.
The arcane. Let's go the arcane.
Alright, you touch the cube labeled the arcane. Everything flashes white. You're dead. Yep. You wake up at home, feeling a little odd. You gain 3 magic.
Yeah!
Very nice. I'm gonna go to the gardens and landscape. We haven't done that yet.
You spend a week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 finesse, 1 physique, and earn yourself 1 wealth. One day a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change.
I was kind of going for wealth. But fuck it.
You toss him a stack of coins. You lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away, but then you get all the
It's this
stuff.
one,
Yeah, you get all the points.
Oh yeah. Worth.
Yeah. More fighting crime. Yeah.
Oh yeah. One night you hear a woman whisper at you from nearby.
I don't know if I want to do this. Because I
Hey
remember
you.
it gives you a bunch of charm, but you lose all your physique.
Yeah.
And
Looking to make a bit of coin.
Hmm.
At least you'll finally have money.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah, sure. I'm always up for more coin. Let's become a vampire.
Oh yeah. She signals for you to go into the alleyway with her. Come closer, she says. Nobody else can hear what I'm about to tell you. You lean in close. She presses herself against you. Suddenly she bites your neck. Yeah. Thanks. Alright.
Yep.
Well,
Oof.
I'm gonna go hunt some more animals.
Oh, it's this
there we
one.
go.
It's this one.
I think this time I can actually do the dance.
Yeah. I love to dance. The two of you have perfect chemistry. All of your movements are perfectly in sync.
Nice.
You dance with her well into the night. Afterwards, she thanks you for the lovely evening with a kiss on the cheek. You feel energy radiate through your body. You gain 3 charm.
Nice.
Fighting crime.
Over the course of the week, you've noticed your skin becoming paler and your teeth sharper. You notice that whenever you talk, everyone nearby hangs on your every word. You gain 3 charm. But you also feel more frail and gaunt. You lose 3 physique. One day you notice a woman tilting her head back, brushing her hair, her neck fully exposed. You can even see a vein or two. Delicious. Before you know it, you're coated in blood with a mangled form in front of you. There are a dozen of people around and they're all filled with delicious nectar. Next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in bed sheets soaked with blood that are not your own. You look in the mirror and notice your skin has regained its color and your teeth have dulled. Alright. For the last week. Finesse is my only good stat really, so I'll just do something that raises that, I think. Yeah, I'll just go in the forest again and hunt some more. Yeah,
Oh, it's this one. It's the rat story.
Yeah, this is why this game, it doesn't have that much replay value because there's not that many events.
Yeah,
But it's nice to go for different things at least.
Yeah, and it is kind of like the precursor to Monster Prom, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll definitely pick the different guy this time though.
Oh snap. We can do like a round of Monster Prom after this.
Yeah, sure. I'll go with Seedpaw the Vengeful. Hey, give me more finesse.
Heck yeah. Oh, here we are. So
right.
I have finesse, mind, and charm. So I'm guessing that's doctor?
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I'll be the doctor. Take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg.
You're able to fix up most of your patients in no time at all. This means there's more people to help with rebuilding the town. This helps the survival effort considerably. I'm gonna go with Taylor, I think.
Yeah.
You volunteer to weave and mend clothing for the survivors to keep warm. You make and mend clothing faster than anyone would have expected. Every survivor now has an excess number. Oh, this is your job, actually.
Every survivor now has an excess number of scarves, socks, and hats to keep warm.
Oh, yeah.
This helps the survival effort immensely. Yay! We're just so good at this game.
Oh, yeah.
We never die.
I kind of want to do a run where I do nothing but drink and then become the town drunk.
Yeah, that would be awesome. We did it! Woo!
Yeah, it's harder with more players because then it's harder to get the
stuff that you want. Yeah. But even then, it definitely seems like this game is not as brutal as Monster Prom. Monster Prom is so brutal. You can play by yourself and still lose.
The Yawhg changed you, probably for the better. With the town rebuilt, you decide to retake your role as doctor at the hospital.
Oh, snap.
There you make friends with another doctor. The two of you do everything together.
Oh, You're snap! Let's go!
Eventually, you even decide to get an apartment and live with each other.
Aww.
Then your friend gets married and everything changes.
Oh, no!
You didn't think it was going to be all nice, did you?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Their spouse has to move away to a new town and your friend follows. You try to keep in touch by mail, but the letters start to come less and less frequently. This is too real.
Yeah, it's too real.
You try to fraternize with the other doctors. And while they're all nice people, nothing can compare.
Aww. With the town rebuilt, you spend most of your time in the new arena. Though through strategic betting and a bit of luck, you become extremely wealthy. You live the rest of your life comfortably without any financial worry.
That's it, wow.
Yeah.
The only good ending is where you just do sports betting and become rich. The end.
Yeah, the end. Yay! Amazing. Thank you, Rolf. That was great.
Yeah, that was fun. I think you can also become a werewolf as well.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah.
Werewolf encounter in the woods.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna close this.
Yeah. Let me open up Steam. I didn't log in, so let me just log in real quick. Steam!
Yeah, I remember at the time this was such a new concept, this game.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I think, like, people will be like, oh, you know, why do you talk about this old game just because it, like, grandfathered the genre or whatever when it's not as good as the games that came after? And I'm like, well, but still, it's important that this thing, you know, tried. Like, all these other things probably wouldn't exist unless this first thing tried and kind of fumbled it a bit, you know? I think it's important to look at, like, I recently did an article on, like, important, like, old stuff in the FPS genre that led to, like, modern FPSs. And yeah, some of them have their issues, like Bungie's marathon games have their issues. But if it weren't for Bungie's marathon, we wouldn't have Halo. So... And I think it's the same here. If it weren't for the Yawhg, we wouldn't have Monster Prom or Monster Camp or whatever.
Yeah. And also I just like the theme of Yawhg as well. A little bit of like mystery.
Yeah.
And,
I like the aesthetic of it too. It's very nice.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I like that a lot of it isn't like revealed by the end. Like it's still kind of a mystery, like what is the Yawhg?
Yeah. I would love to see like a remake or a sequel to this game.
Yeah. Like
would be really cool.
Yeah, with all like the new stuff, yeah. Yeah. I agree. Okay. Let's see. Share screen.
I think the main advantage that Monster Prom has over this is that it has like NPCs that show up and you can see them and they're memorable, you know. So, like in this, you do have a couple. Like you have the Jester and the Duke, but they're not really fleshed out characters.
Yeah. It's very true. Oh, there's also going to be a Monster Prom 3. Oh, snap.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, is it working for you? Like, can you see it properly?
Yeah, I see it.
Heck yeah. So let's hit play.
I've never played Monster Camp before, only Monster Prom.
Yeah, this will be a good time, I think. So let's do 2 players. So we have short game, medium game, full game.
Well, let's do short, because it's already quarter past.
Let's do short, and then, we're sharing. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then, we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did.
So for the voices, should we just you do the female characters, I do the male ones?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Then you can do the narrator as well.
I always go for this character.
Alright.
Blue. So I'll go custom name. My name is Anya. Where is the Y? Here we go. Okay. Let's see. What to go for?
Trinkets.
Yeah, you get, and this like gives you some starting stats, basically.
Okay.
Let's go for. Let's go for tarot cards. This one. And this one. Yeah, that seems good.
Alright. I'll be Zombie Man.
Zombie Man? Okie doke. So let's go Rolf. I don't know why every time, like, a game has a keyboard that is just like ABCD instead of like the like the typical keyboard layout. I always struggle with it, even though it's just alphabetical order. I keep wanting to like go for it as if it were a keyboard. And I'm like, where is it?
So used to it.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to chill.
I have different choices.
Yeah, we all get different choices. It's like randomized each time. And they all give you like starting stats, as I said.
What do we have?
We have Book of Orgy Etiquette, Shades of Fire, Lemonade Dakimakura, Campfire Songbook, Sketchbook, Tardigrade Plushie, Dragon Heat, The Sword of Roar, King of the Lions, or Flashback Light.
Alright, give me the sketchbook, the sword, and Dragon Heat.
Here we go.
Alright.
One night, one might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 2 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Joanna Jojima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Avari Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculaster Hewlett Packard version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, 20, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, 23, a Death Reaper doubling as internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures.
And this character's new for the camp, right? I think.
Several of these characters are new characters. Like,
all the ones are in Monster. The other ones are all in Monster.
Well, I think some of them are
Not
in Monster,
but
not as dating options. Yeah, but yeah, Milo is definitely different, and they're my favorite character.
I don't know yet who I'm gonna go for, but I'll see.
The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good first impression with the right person. So we're going to get a question here. And the way we respond to it will determine, who we already have, some points with at the start. And the game will kind of try and push us in that person's direction. Based on that.
Okay.
It doesn't mean you have to go on their route. Like, you could side with a different person after that, but it's just you get a advantage for that person. The game will try and push you in that direction afterwards.
All right.
Okay, which of these would be your favorite food? A punch to the face. The nicest guac. Whatever gives you the best stats. A wine to die for. A yummy USB. Or burning hot wings.
Alright. So some of these are pretty obvious who they're for.
Yeah, this is obviously for Calculaster.
Yeah, and the hot wings are probably gonna be Damien.
Yeah, either that or a punch to the face, I'm guessing, maybe. Oh no, that might be, what's her name?
Could be the hunters, it could be the
demon.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go for a wine to die for, I think.
Alright.
Now it's your turn.
I'll go with a punch to the face. Because
heck yeah. Oh yeah, heck yeah! A wine to die for, you say? Well, darling.
Oh, wait, I should be doing this, right?
Milo
or is Milo not?
Milo or Milo, I don't actually know how his name is pronounced, but they're not on the gender binary.
Right.
So they're not male or female.
Since there's three of the love interests are clearly female, then I'll just be the other one. Yeah.
You can be Milo then.
Alright. A wine to die for, you say? Well, darling, don't threaten me with a good time. In all fairness, though, what wine would you die for? It had better be a good vintage with a delicious aftertaste to carry you to the afterlife, leaving no stains on your final outfit. This is so intriguing. Anya, you have to help me decide what my hypothetical death wine would be while we're at camp.
Oh, you did? I knew it was Dahlia. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be Dahlia. I called it.
Nice.
What a coincidence, Rolf. You love getting punched in the face, and I love punching people in the face. This may be the start of a beautiful partnership. I guess we'll have to see what sort of puncher-punchy relationship blossoms between us while we're at camp. Oh, masochists and sadists, let's go. We only had 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So as usual, the stats don't have to be as big as they do in like a longer campaign, from what I remember.
Yeah.
It's like it just has to be to a certain extent, from what I remember. Like
Okay.
maybe there was a time where I knew, but now I'm like, I don't really remember. Let's see. Okay, so we got the woods, we have the lake, we have manor. Is there less places in smaller mode? Because I feel like I remember there being more places before, but now it's like, nah, you're just here. So I think there's less places to visit in this mode than there is in the longer mode, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll go Camp Dome. Oh! Mew! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, Mew! Hello, raiders! Thank you so much! How's it going? I hope you're doing well, Mew. Welcome, welcome. Okay. That day at the Camp Dome, you all do Thumb Wars. That means the campers are waging war against the Thumb Warriors, the supernaturally buff thumb monsters from Camp Thumb. It's surprisingly terrifying. You were sure to lose, but thanks to your quick thinking, you hatch a plan to fight the Thumb Warriors with their greatest weakness, predators without opposable thumbs. Some may say that your team sinking a pack of rabid mountain lions on the competitors is cheating, but you prefer the term strategic. You gain +2 charm. But that's hardly the main event. After that, your whole camp is challenged to a game of Blood Red Rover by the nefarious camp rival camp. As if that weren't exciting enough, the match ends in a tie, but Morty the Minotaur, rival camp's most competitive and hypersexualized man-bull hybrid, is having none of it.
A sexy challenger appears.
Nope, no way. I did not spend 90 minutes oiling my packs and coaxing my semi-boner for the tie.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Also, hi Adam. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I love you very much. Welcome.
Gonna break this tie like I break open lace panties with my teeth. You, hey you, over there, with the exposed heart and chill vibes.
If you want to talk to me, do it through Instagram like a civilized person.
Oh, I forgot. I have all the costume stuff turned on, so every time we see these people, they're probably going to be wearing different costumes. Because I have all the DLC costumes on.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I want to challenge you to a duel.
Alright, if you insist. You should know, though, that duels don't really hold the same thrill for me as they do for most people. It's the whole immortal personification of death thing.
Oh, you think it's a duel to the death? No. This is something way spicier. Give me your phone.
Before Emila can react, Morty has snatched their phone out of their hands.
Hey, you give that back. I don't come to your labyrinth and snap the hapless adventurers out of your hands, do I?
No, you don't get it. This is a duel. Here, take my phone. I'll even unlock it for you. And yes, my background is a picture of my own ass. Now we each post the most heinous stuff we can imagine on each other's social media. Whoever asks for their phone back first loses.
This is ridiculous. I'm not going to.
Halo trails off as they look around and see dozens of your campmates salute you with their phones. Their expressions hardens faster than Morty's turgid bull dick.
I forgot how this game is.
Yeah.
Stop until your social media presence is a smoking ruin. Let's do this.
Talk to my muscles.
You got it, buddy. Hey, you're not attached to your current profile picture, right? Or your reputation as a supporter of women's rights? Oh, I'm attached to both of those things. I can't do this.
Nonsense! You've just gotta ruin Morty's reputation before you can ruin Milo's. Luckily, you know something that's guaranteed to make that stupid, sexy Minotaur throw in the towel. Spend $10,000 on decadent cow-based Wagyu beef. Or tweet a bold defense of bullfighting as a form of art.
Well, you're not very bold.
Yeah.
Don't know how wealthy you are.
Yeah. Well, that might be like smarts. I don't know. Or creativity.
It's not looking too good for you.
Yeah, this feels pretty bad. I think I was dealt a kind of bad hand here. This one?
I guess. Oh, it's up to you.
Yes! Woo! Yes!
Yes! Wagyu beef, the champagne of beefs. Hell, let's make it 20k. It's not like it's our money after all. Although I guess I never spend my own money anyway. Being an influencer is the best.
No, not the cow-based kind. Don't make that purchase. My grandma was a full cow. I don't want to eat my grandma. I don't want anyone to eat my grandma. Unless it's consensual. Please do anything else, anything. Send dick pics to my sister. Tweet support for the factory farms. Post my unfiltered selfies.
It sounds like you really don't want us to purchase this Wagyu beef. You want your phone back.
You win this round.
Fine, you win. Give me my stupid phone back, you goddamn animal.
What doesn't kill you makes
Here you go, darling. And don't feel bad. After all, defeat is just victory by a different name that means a different thing.
Morty sulkily exchanges Milo's phone for his own and stomps back to the camp rival camp. I mean, he always stomps because of the host, but he's obviously bummed.
All this talk of Wagyu beef has made me hungry. What say we ditch camp for the evening and hit up this ludicrously expensive steakhouse I know about?
Hell yeah, you accompany Milo to the restaurant and order everything on the menu. When it comes to pay, Milo just writes their follower count on the bill. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Let's go! Off to a great start.
So can I go to the same place? Or is that...
No.
Oh, no.
You can,
All
it's
right.
blocked off.
Let's go get lost in the woods.
In the woods? Okie doke.
Yeah.
Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and gain +2 smarts. Oh, look at all the different outfits. This is great. I completely forgot that I did this. Okay, here's a riddle for you. What do you get when a sheltered prince, a buff blue murderess, and a goth bookworm who's sick of their shit and a horny motherfucker go on a hike together? The answer is lost. You get lost.
Need a break.
For the last time, we are not lost. I know how to get back to camp from here. If you guys would just listen to me, I'll lead you back to...
Fucking lost.
Joy! Shut your face, reality. Shut up and face reality.
Shut your face, reality. I was like, wait, what?
We're definitely lost. We've been walking in circles for hours. We've passed that tree like 20 times.
We're in a forest. All the trees look identical.
Nope, no way. I've seen movies. This is the part where we all start arguing and dissolve into madness until the forest witch comes and kills us.
A witch is definitely going to kill you if you don't calm the hell down, and that witch will be me. No. For once, I think we should hear Damien out. Any survival technique could be crucial to surviving long marches in the wilderness. Long marches? We've been out here for 30 minutes tops.
Okay, first things first. I need some water before I start having dehydration hallucinations.
Good thinking. Oh, it looks like the canteen is empty.
What the fuck?
Damien, chill out.
Listen up, noobs.
How do you expect me to chill out when we're lost in the forest without any water or folded or chest lungs to faint dramatically on? I don't want to die surrounded by noobs like you.
You are not gonna die. We're super close to camp and even closer to at least 2 freshwater streams.
No, I'll never make it. The solution is obvious. We need to drink our own pee.
No, actually, we really don't.
Bear Grylls. We only have 2 options here, Joy. If we want to make it out of here alive, we either have to drink our own pee or cut off our hands.
The lesser of 2 evil survival tactic. I know it well. I'm very attached to my fists of blue my fury. Oh my god. So I will stoop to drink my own urine.
That's never going away.
Yeah, it's never going away at this point. I got so used to doing it that now it's like second nature. My life depends on you.
Yourself.
Yeah. Guys, if I have to watch you drink your own pee, I'm definitely gonna barf.
Hey, that's good. Try to barf into a bag or something. We can eat it later when we start starving to death.
Oh my god.
No, don't give up, Joy. Maybe if we make the pee more palatable, it'll keep your morale up while we slowly die from exposure.
Good idea, Dahlia. Maybe we could make a pea energy drink, or even a pea-based beer.
No, we need something that will still hydrate us. What about a PT? They're only 1 letter off anyway. Now is probably not the time to correct Dahlia's spelling. Oh, I have a better idea. What about a pea boba tea? I love boba tea. Did anyone bring any powdered tapioca we can make into the boba pearls?
Pro.
Hey, I have some. Valerie sold it to me a while ago and assured me it'll be useful if I was dumb enough to get into drinking my own pee for stupid reasons.
It truly baffles me that you two will put so much effort into something so completely unnecessary. Okay, time to forage for some flavor-enhancing ingredients. Damien, you and Joy get to that while I boil the pea. It should only take... Wait! Dahlia! Are you holding a water bottle? Yeah, duh. What else am I gonna boil the pea with? My own sweat? That's just disgusting. Why can't we just drink your fucking water
You
then?
need to learn from the pros.
Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it, Joy? Dahlia's already boiled her pea with it. No turning back now. Plug your nose and get ready to chug.
Uh-oh, you probably only have a few seconds to stop Dumb and Dumber from drinking their own piss before Joy blows chunks. Better think of something fast. Spoil the tea and convince Damien and Dahlia not to drink it. How can you spoil it? Well, by peeing all over it. Perform one of the most difficult and obscure survival skills of all time, peeing Dr. Pepper. This is like this is literally the whole soda thing all over again, where it's like, if you could pee 1 soda, what would you pee?
Oh no. Not Dr. Pepper, I'll tell you that.
Man.
God, anything carbonated is gonna suck, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, this is my, I forgot this is my
Yeah.
event.
Yep.
It's been so long.
Yep.
These both suck. Yeah, I'm gonna pee on the pee, why not? I'll piss on their
Okey-doke.
piss to establish dominance.
Oh, yay! You got it.
Hell yeah.
In a moment of genius, you quickly pee on Damien and Dahlia's pee. There, that should spoil it and make the pee totally undrinkable.
Man.
Damn it to hell, Rolf! You fucked up the piss ratio in my recipe, now the whole drink is ruined.
Okay, genius, what are we gonna do now? Other than die from dehydration till we're fucking dead?
I'd like to cast
Wow, at first I was annoyed by how stupid this entire plan was, but at this point I'm just impressed by the level of idiocy that you guys have achieved. He even rolls his eyes at Joy's compliment, and he's super busy now trying to pick out which knife he's going to stab you with. But all of a sudden, a strange creature emerges from the bushes. Will it be a massive dragon, a beautiful wood elf, a helpful butterfly? Nope, it's none of those things. Actually, whatever this thing is, it's super fucking weird. Kind of like a very wrong hedgehog or a super tacky Karodama. And it kind of looks like it's in a different animation style than the rest of you. Dahlia is seconds away from body slamming the enemy when suddenly the creature speaks.
Oh la la, children! What is this that my eyes see? Is that a plate of pea with some extra pea on top? Ooh wee woo! Ah, but we all know that strangers are a danger. So allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mr. Salami Pants, a silly little groovy gorbalog. That's the kind of creature I am.
Wait, is your name Mr. Salami Pants because your pants are made of salami, or because you have a salami in your pants?
Both! Tee. We groovy gorbalogs have been in these woods for a long time. Over 5 years. And we've seen everything. Including that tempting concoction of piss you've made. Wanna give me some? Pretty please? Listen, meat pants. We made this because we have to drink it to survive. It's fucking nasty to drink this shit for fun. I mean, it's piss. Ooh wee, what a grumpy daddy boy this one is.
Ha! That's correct, Salami Pants.
Don't worry your precious horns, young one. Pee is a delicacy among the gorbalogs. I'm afraid that we ourselves cannot produce it. We only pee perfectly mixed martinis. In fact, that's how they originally got the name Martini. Because it's gorbalog piss. Get it? No? Oh well. Perhaps in exchange for your delicious piss concoction, we could conduct a kind of exchange amongst friends.
Mr. Salami Pants pulls 4 martini glasses out of a nearby bush and begins peeing in them. You slowly look to Joy, Damien, and Dahlia. This is absolutely so goddamn gross, but you'd all rather drink a weird martini than your own piss, right?
Oh, wait, little children friends. One last finishing touch on your martini.
Mr. Salami Pants hops into the bushes and makes some strange sounds and reemerges with 4 very warm olives that he places in. Oh, he pooped it out. I was like, he's gonna poop out like some olives or something. I guess one person's pee is another person's martini. Cheers. You drink the martinis, and Mr. Salami Pants was right. It's the best martini you've ever had. You 4 end up chatting with Mr. Salami Pants for a while, and despite his nightmare cartoon energy, he actually has some really thoughtful beliefs on the gender spectrum and pay equality. You quench your thirst, learn something about society, and Dahlia ends up getting her drink a warm and sketchy liquid monster scout badge. You gained +2 boldness and +1 creativity.
Okay.
Everyone choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Fox.
Raccoon.
Fox or raccoon, let's see. Player orders decide based on the likelihood that said animal knows all the secrets to the universe but isn't telling anyone. I mean, foxes are known to be super smart and cunning.
Yeah, you got this one.
Are you sure? You're not gonna fight me on it?
I mean, raccoons go through all the trash. There's a lot of information in trash.
Yeah. I was just thinking that, like, raccoons are kind of like weird gremlin creatures. Like, I honestly thought it was a toss-up for this. Because, like, raccoons, maybe they do know the secret of the universe and they're just not telling everybody.
Maybe.
But foxes are also smart.
You just click random if we can't.
Yeah.
decide.
Let's do random. Oh, but it doesn't matter. We're still in the same boat.
A new day, a new adventure.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the dome again.
Again?
That day at the Kanto, you play a game of Tug of War. You see, Tug of War is a harder game than it seems. It involves a lot of strategy, and there's a secret technique not everyone knows. It's you need to be strong. You mastered this technique years ago, and so you win. The audience is cheering and roaring in joy while you salute them victorious. They throw roses at you. They throw their underwear. Someone throws you +2 charm, which you happily take. Lately, you and Milo are sitting around making small talk about what happens to us after we die when...
Hey bros, what are you two talking about? Something super fun, I bet, and nothing that'll shatter my worldview.
Right, of course. Hey Scott, is it okay if I ask a favor of you?
Totally, bro. What else are bros for besides doing nice things for other bros?
Yes, super. Listen, would you be hurt if I asked you to stop calling me bro?
Wait, but why? It's a compliment, dude. We're bros. I call you that because I like you.
I hardly blame you.
Right, and I know you mean nothing by it, which is why I haven't said anything sooner, but bro and dude are gendered terms, you see, and I don't identify with a binary gender. So when you call me bro, or dude, or even my guy, I feel like I'm not being seen for who I really am, you know?
Okay, sure. I get the whole no gender thing, I think. Like, sports don't have a gender. Or my pet rock Alex, last time I asked.
Oh, bro.
But I call everyone bro. Even my friends who are girls, like Polly and Dahlia. I'm not trying to be mean.
I know, and if Polly and Dahlia are okay with being called bro, that's great, but for me... Well, let's just say I find gender to be a prison, and I've already broken free of my cage. But anytime someone else genders me, it sort of feels like I'm back in that cage.
Oh man, I hate being in cages. I have to go into one every time I turn into a werewolf so I don't eat anyone or hump the furniture or whatever. And it's super boring.
Of course it is. So imagine feeling like that, but every single day of your life. Whenever people call you sir, or dude, or Mr. Belladonna, it gets really old.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, I get it. I promise to never call you bro again, bro.
Of course, Scott would be like nice enough to try, but too dumb to succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry, I'm just so used to it. I promise I'll try harder.
Don't feel sorry, darling. What matters is that you're putting the effort in. Not that you occasionally mess up. There are so many people who wouldn't even bother to try.
This is so legit. It reminds me of when we were playing.
It's so weird. We had two
Yeah.
like completely insane events, and now suddenly it's like super serious.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how this game rolls.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean there are people who would intentionally make their friends uncomfortable despite their wishes? What's up with that?
Looks at camera.
It's like, look, yeah, he is looking at the camera. Look at him.
I'm talking to you, bro.
I wish I knew, my dude. I wish I knew. Anyway, I know old habits die hard. Maybe there's another friendly nickname you could address me with that isn't so gendered. Would that make things easier for you?
That sounds great.
Totally, thanks Milo. This will help a lot. What should I call you from now on?
Hey, wait, why is Scott the only one who gets to be an ally? You want to be supportive too. What's a non-gender specific nickname that Scott could give to Milo? You're great!
You're great!
You cannot de-bro a bro in one day, baby steps. So let Scott kind of still say his favorite word and call Milo his non-bro-nary friend. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Your grace kind of sounds bold, doesn't it?
Maybe. Might be charming. I don't know.
I don't know.
First one starts is either smarts or creativity, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I always get really nervous while playing Monster Prom because it's like any choice could be the wrong one.
Yeah.
Yeah, your grace could either be bold. I guess it could be charm. But also,
Possible.
D-bro, a bro, could also be fun, and I do have a good amount of fun.
That's true.
What do you think?
I don't know, it's your choice.
Oh my gosh!
I don't think I don't think Scott is gonna roll with your grace personally.
Yeah, but I mean, it's technically. Here's the thing about. I mean, the thing about this is that it doesn't really matter about like the characters themselves. If you have enough stats, it will work regardless.
True.
And it won't work regardless if you don't have the stat for it. That's why it's really more, it's less about what would they want and more about what stats do I have. And I have a lot of charm and I have a lot of fun. So it would be good to pick something. And then I have like a relatively good amount of creativity. So it would be good to get one that has one of those. I don't have a lot of smarts and I don't have a lot of boldness. So I want to avoid anything that would give me bold, that would be focused on boldness or smarts.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell what's what in this game.
Yeah. I do like your grace though.
No, then go for it.
I feel like your grace is bold though.
I don't know, could be charm.
It could be charm. It could be bold. I always end up spending like hours just looking at one of these and being like, what could it be? But yeah, when I first started playing Monster Prom, I was always like thinking of it as like a dating sim, you know, where I'm like, oh, I gotta pick the choices that they would actually want, you know? But in reality, it's like actually, if you do that, you're just gonna fail miserably in the end. And it's like, oof. You know what? Let's just go for your grace. Since that's what we all were like freaking out about ahead of time. Let's go. Oh, wait, it was charm? You were right. Because you said it was charm. Yeah. I should listen to you from now on, Rolf.
Oh, I love that. Your Grace Milo Belladonna. That's so classy, so elegant, so me. I'm posting my new title on my feed straight away.
You'll post a bunch of 16 selfies captioned "Gender I hardly knew her." # your grace. The post goes so viral, Milo's awarded an actual dukedom.
It's pretty cool that you're royalty now. Your grace. That means I have 3 friends who are part of a monarchy. You also make a club.
Oh no, Dolly. I'm not really royalty. I'm just a humble influencer with a paltry royal title, whose millions of devoted followers would jump off a bridge if I told them it was in the season. Wait a second. That's exactly what royalty is, isn't it?
Yes. I love answering rhetorical questions.
Oh no, I've grown too powerful. This name creates a power imbalance that I cannot condone. No one influencer should control so much influence. Everyone should be equal.
Good call. So does that mean you're gonna redistribute your power amongst your followers until everyone is truly equal?
No heavens no. That would prevent me from spreading my beautiful message of equality. I'll just use my incredibly huge platform to promote humility and egalitarianism instead.
And that's just what they do. The next 12 selfies Milo posts are captioned, "Relax, I'm just like you," and hashtag stay humble. It's a huge hit. I love how humble Milo is. It makes me even more convinced that they are utterly perfect with no flaws, says one commenter.
God, this is too real.
One time I saw a picture of Milo eating cheese. I eat cheese too. They're like so normal, says another.
You're killing it.
The seeds of my modesty garden have been sown and are blossoming beautifully. Thank you, Anya, for bringing me and my followers on this emotional journey.
Wait, now I'm confused again. Do you still want me to call you your grace, Milo?
No, Scott, my dear, sweet boy. From now on, simply call me your humbleness.
Puts their hand on Scott's shoulder and gazes off into the distance in a very humble way. It immediately fills you with +2 boldness and +1 charm. Let's go.
Is there a place where I could just do nothing?
Let's go to Scout HQ.
Scout HQ, okie doke. That day you happen to take the same Monster Scouts class as Mamimi the Oni girl. You didn't get good sleep last night, so you ask her if she has any of that weird energy drink she lets you have once during high school. She doesn't, but she does have some very strange smelling coffee that could help. Where does this girl even find these weird ass drinks? The coffee is delicious, but it comes with a side effect. You get an acquired fear of caterpillars, and you grow +2 creativity in your hair. Oh, nice. You're recovering from that interaction when Dahlia almost tramples you with her rock-hard calves. I know. I love this one. It's so good. Don't you love that I've turned this on?
Oh, weird, but I'm into it.
Heck yeah.
Mortals, Dahlia's here.
Oh, hey, Rolf. I didn't see you beyond the majestic silhouette of my own flexing muscles.
Fantastic.
I've got to stay in top physical condition if I'm ever going to earn my FBI agent badge before the end of summer. You're about to explain to Dahlia how that's a different kind of badge than she probably thinks it is when you notice another Dahlia in the vicinity. What are you looking at, Rolf? I'm flexing my quads right now. You should be looking at me? Who are you, stranger who looks almost exactly like me? Explain yourself at once.
I don't look like you. You look like me. Because I'm Dahlia Aquino. Rawr, rawr, rawr.
You're not me. I am. You lack the necessary muscles.
On the contrary, since I'm the real Dahlia Aquino, the real Dahlia Aquino looks like this. And since you don't look like this...
I'm the imposter, but how could I be? I am such a master of disguise that I have fooled even myself.
No, you're not a master of disguise.
Oh,
But I am.
Counselor Flush!
That's right, Dahlia. It was me all along. That is right, Austin. You couldn't tell because I was wearing a mask.
Your ingenuity knows no bounds, Counselor. If only I had your mastery of the art of infiltration, I might make a better candidate for the FBI. Alas, my flawless blue skin and extreme handsomeness render me totally unfit for undercover work.
man.
Why, even if I posed as a contestant in a beauty pageant in order to stop a domestic terror plot in a fun-filled romp starring Sandra Bullock, I'd likely render myself too inconspicuous due to winning so hard!
This is
Please,
Miss
Counselor
Congeniality.
Flodge. Yeah. Teach me your ways. I'm willing to devote all my time to this, excusing my romantic relationships in the meantime. What?
Wait,
No!
what?
Fuck that! Show Dahlia that you're the better camouflage to her by suggesting someplace where her natural assets would really help her blend in. A utopian society full of buff smirks, or a Dahlia Aquino cosplay contest.
I'll go with the second one. It sounds more
Second one?
creative.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Yes, of course, the 3rd International Cosplay Competition for Dahlia Aquino Dress-Up, which happens to be going on right now. Why didn't I think of that?
Probably because you're not a master of the skies like me, or, to a lesser extent, Rolf.
This is just like going undercover at a Miss Universe pageant, only better because there will be more of me there. Come on, Rolf, help me get ready for the Thick Dad. Soon in the Thick Dad dressing room. And I think that does it. Wow, this disguise was surprisingly easy to make. I hardly had to change my appearance at all. Excuse me, said a scandalized gargoyle covered in blue body plate. You look nothing like Dahlia Aquino. Why? How is that possible? I am Dahlia Aquino. So much for going undercover, but the gargoyle is not impressed. No, you've got the voice all wrong. It's much higher pitched and more sing-songy. Plus, the real Dahlia would never say that what you just said here. Let me show you how it's done. Rah, 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 I'm Dahlia, rah, rah. Is that really what I sound like? No, says the gargoyle, that's my point. You're hopeless as a Dahlia cosplayer. But don't worry, we all have to start somewhere. Maybe you can pick up some tips from the real Dahlia Aquino. She's judging the competition, you know. In fact, here she comes now.
Oh man. Hello, it's me, Dahlia Aquino. Rah rah rah. You can tell it's me because I'm blue and I just said my name was Dahlia Aquino.
See, says the gargoyle, the real Dahlia Aquino always enters conversations by telling everyone what her name is. But if that's, then I'm not. But who? My god, I must be a deep-covered Dahlia impersonator. I've been in the game so long, I don't even know who I am anymore. No, that's not it at all, says the gargoyle. Say it with me. Rah, 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 I'm Dahlia. But Dahlia has already fled the scene, leaving behind the lion's share of your sanity. And more importantly, you, since she was your ride. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun.
That's rough.
Oh no. Everybody choose a song. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Oh my god.
I
choose the birthday song.
The birthday song, interesting. I'll go with, do you know the song Born to Die by Lana Del Rey?
Nope.
Do you know the song, Thanks for the Memories by Fall Out Boy?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it's a song that we both know. Player orders decide based on how bad of an idea it would be to send this song to aliens as an instruction to the human race. Start debating now.
They're both pretty terrible, but...
Yeah. On how bad of an idea? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, the birthday song, I mean... the... Trevor Noah did a bit about this on his stand-up, that the birthday song actually sounds ridiculously sad.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah, so I guess we'll go you and then me.
Sure. This is definitely gonna take way more than 45 minutes.
Yeah. So you're going for Dahlia, right?
Yeah, although I'm kind of fucking up already. I don't know if you can still switch, but...
I mean, if you want to switch, it's all up to you.
Yeah, put me top right.
Top right, up here.
Yeah.
Suddenly the breeze shifts and you detect a scent on the wind. It's a potent combination of spells, string cheese, copper wires, and cursed medieval weaponry. That smell can only mean one thing. Hex, Calculaster, and Avari are nearby. Yo, Rolf, you know me. Ravi and Cal are gonna open a food truck once camp is over. Well, I was gonna sell Oreo explosions. It's my own recipe, where you grind up Oreos into a fine powder and snort that powder. Do you love it or super love it? You warn Hex about trademark laws and suggest changing the name of the dish to Cookies and Cream Explosions. You also recommend they charge $400 for it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I can't wait for all the gold I'm gonna mine from this food truck. No more grinding in the cave levels to catch high-value bugs for me.
I also think it will be financially responsible investment. Although I am most excited about the chance to work so closely with organic food material. I am really passionate about the process of digestion in general. I am so excited that people will literally consume calories that I help prepare.
Totes. As long as you're cooking everything with at least 3 different kinds of animal fat, I'm so on board.
Excited for our food truck.
Wonderful. Now that we've got some menu items decided upon, perhaps we should discuss the brand of the food truck. I'm not an expert myself, but partner Milo did recently tell me that brands are entirely synonymous with relevancy, and any business without one is basically a bleeding corpse. Perhaps we should think of a brand.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a brand for sure. How about we're the world's most violent food truck? We could mount a Gatling gun on top and make customers dodge the bullets.
Grisly, but memorable. It is also probably a better idea than what I had wrote down for a brand. Traveling vehicle with adequate food service capabilities.
You guys are both thinking too small. We should get Red Bull to sponsor us. Then we can fry everything in Red Bull and use their corporate branding.
Loser.
Fuck that shit. Red Bull blows. Gatling gun food truck. I'm not backing down on this, Avari. I've cursed you once, I'll do it again. We're doing Red Bull.
I believe that we should argue at a more reasonable volume level.
Wow, this isn't going nowhere. Looks like your friends need some help figuring out the perfect brand for their food truck. Hit them with your best content strategy. Always trust the data. My social media analysis reveals that the top 3 trendiest topics are pizza, Nutella, and cat videos. That's your brand. Food is overrated. Make the whole thing a potion bar. 1 life potion has more HP than 6 servings of food anyway.
The top one sounds like smarts.
Yeah.
I'll go with the other one then.
Play of the game.
Oh wait, yeah, this time it's about
this
what
is a
you
character
get. Yeah,
choice,
this is the camp ones are character choice. I forgot.
Oh, okay, well, this is the one I wanted anyway.
Yeah. Whoa, that's a game changer. Potions are the hottest loot. At this point, 80% of my meals are just potions.
Here for it.
Hell yeah, I love it. A potion bar would be the perfect time for me to design some trendy, sexy mood lighting. Plus, ingesting potions does get me drunk, so win-win.
Yes, personally, I am just relieved we found a brand idea that we can all agree on. Ocean Bar it is. By the way, is battery acid a potion that people can consume?
Technically, yes. And you know what else is technically a potion? Melted butter mixed with vodka. Oh yeah, that's called a Russian penthouse tiger potion. It's actually really good to drink before fighting a potion-based enemy. Oh, and that reminds me, we should serve devil goblets. It's a potion made by boiling the stomachs of freshly slaughtered monsters. We could serve them with paper umbrellas. Gods, I remember getting so fucked up on devil goblets when I turned 21. I had a defense buff going for weeks after.
Arvari, you seem to know more information about potions than the entire internet. You are so knowledgeable.
She really is, trust me. It's actually one of her most annoying qualities. But whatever we do, we have to sell my favorite warm stamina potion.
That sounds like an appropriate menu item. What ingredients will we need to brew it? Can we expect a reasonable margin-cost ratio?
Oh, it's easy. We just gotta get this certain kind of dark brown bean. Then you roast the bean, grind it up, and slowly pour hot water over the beans through a filter. It's
sounds
coffee.
strangely familiar. Yeah.
Avari, isn't that just coffee? Like, you're describing a cup of coffee. Well, I guess it is just coffee, but it's way more badass to call it a warm stamina potion. You know what? You're right. At our food truck, we'll refer to it only as a warm stamina potion. Fuck society. They gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Potion bar food truck is officially the best idea in all of history. Kind of amazing that Rolf came up with it, so, thanks. Avari is so pleased with you that she brews one of her favorites, the mounting sexual tension with a main character potion. Hot.
Go story. Go story.
I'll join my squad over here. I think next time we have some days, I'm gonna try and up my creativity a bit. You happen upon Joy groveling in front of Milo. You're pretty sure you've never seen Joy grovel before. It's kind of unsettling. Look at these outfits! No, I am not groveling. I am posing a dignified query to Milo, so that just so happens to be performed on my hands and knees. Anyways, Milo, please help me out here. I'm in the middle of a quick summer adventure that is just important enough to justify a full episode arc. And I really need to consult my dead ally, Rabaru. She's the only one who knows how to solve Univertica's 8th eye puzzle. Can you just raise her spirit and...
I'm sorry, Joy. I would really love to help you with whatever you just said, but I'm terribly busy right now with important Reaper business.
Really? Because it looks to me like you're just browsing Etsy for a new cloak.
Which is important business, and my uniform must be somber yet trendy. Just look at what I'm wearing now. I can't afford to go out of fashion. I'd lose all my credibility.
Save the world.
But the fate of monster kind depends on taking down Univertica. I really need your help, Milo. Don't you want to save the world?
Taking down this Univertica is really equivalent to saving the world, though. I mean, everyone can make a difference, no matter how small their actions.
But just look at everything Univerta's already destroyed. At least 2 urban outfitters have been demolished by their nefarious plans, and she has her sights set on flattening the Smoothie King on 3rd Street.
Signing off.
Well, I've always been more of a Jamba Juice person myself, so I think I'll pass.
Damn, Joey's fighting Univertica again? The season of the Coven must be slow. Clearly one of your friends is in the right here, and it just so happens to be the one you're trying to bone. You settled the disagreement. Let me think. I don't know which one of these would this be his? I mean, theirs?
No, I think the other one.
This one is theirs?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know which one would be theirs.
I think the second one is more for Milo.
Yeah. Yeah, because this would be helping Joy. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Anya makes a good point. I didn't know you condoned playing the friend card to get free labor, Joy.
What? No, I don't. I may be the leader, but me, Faith, and Hope each equally split up the remains. Split up the rewards we receive for our world-saving Coven work.
See, I hear you, but actions speak louder than words. Unless you don't value my help as much as you value the other witches.
No, not at all. Your work is totally just as valid as important as theirs. It's just what I am. I figured the whole payment of saving the world would be...
Ah, but saving the world doesn't put avocado toast on the table. We indie seances and necromancers need to pay our rent too, you know.
Oh my God.
Fine, you got me. I'll become a patron. How's $5 a month sound?
Well, of course, I'd be grateful for whatever you pay, darling, but $5 will only get you the bronze tier.
Hashtag slay.
The bronze tier patrons get early access to my selfies and a merch discount, but my platinum patrons get a chance at a full spirit raising once per month. And a limited edition Milo sweatband.
Fine. Here's a pledge money. Can you raise Rababaru now?
Oh, didn't you read the terms and conditions? I can only do so many seances. My time is precious. So I limit it to 3 spirit consultations for 3 patrons chosen at random. And it looks like these month's winners are... Milo Crackhead 45, X Ghost Fetishist X, and Joy Johnson Jojima. No, wait, that's John Jojima. Joe, my bad.
The world is at risk
What?
again.
No fair. The world is at stake here and I'm your partner. Can't you make an exception for me?
Life closes one door.
Well, that wouldn't be very fair, would it? All of my followers are my friends. I can't play favorites just because your seance would prevent countless deaths.
You will don't get this show.
Whatever. This has been a waste of my time. I'll just bribe Polly with some distilled spirits to talk to Rabaru for me. Thanks for nothing.
Well, it's just you and me, Anya, darling. Oh, and ex-ghost fetishist ex-spirits he once raised. What can I do for you, my darling patron? Oh, it looks like he wants the ghost of a leather daddy Dom from 1865. I don't feel quite comfortable doing that.
Never stop being
You know, Anya, since that slot is open, perhaps you'd like me to raise a spirit for you. I don't mind bending the rules for someone such as yourself.
Heck yeah. Nice. You request the spirit of Marquise de Lafayette, history's greatest wingman. He does not disappoint. Oh no, here we go. So...
What?
Oh yeah, because since we're sharing a controller, we can't... Okay, so I'll take a
Oh,
gamble.
okay.
So this is for you. The weekend you visit your gold pal Jean, he knows a thing or two about games. So basically, in this game we have alcohol as
Okay.
like our little thing in the middle here, and it gives you stats depending on which alcohol you pick. And if we weren't sharing a controller, we could do the skills thing, and it would give us like a grid of different
minigame,
drinks. Yeah, like a mini game grid, and you have to make sure that you're on the drink that you want, but the other boxes are gonna try and like push you out, basically.
Okay.
Whereas with this, they're gonna give you, I think it's like 2 choices, and you gotta pick one or the other and hope for the best.
Alright.
Bueno, look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? No idea if I got the recipe right. Want to try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box.
Give me the mystery box.
Oh, you want to go box? Okie
Yeah.
doke. Oh no! The mystery box, so bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that. But the real question is, will you? I also have this mysterious box because at this point, who knows what you drink? I don't know what this one does, actually. Spell shake. Sure, I'll take it. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. Now let's see what it does. Why am I going first? Okay.
I don't know.
The spell shake. I just turned a spell of mine into a beverage because, well, I guess because I was bored. The spell will change all your stats with the step. No!
Oh.
I can only imagine a drink person does exactly the same thing, but it also tastes like passion fruit. That's fun, right? Yep. There we go. Big beef. Oh, well, I have creativity high now. I just need to bring up charm. So it's fine. Ski mask. That ski mask was imbued with magic, my friend. It's a magical object to let someone go incognito. But since you drank it, I guess your inner stats will go incognito now. Okay, memorize your stats right now.
Nah.
Okay, so you have 4, 5, 5, 12, 8. 4, 5, 5, 12, 8. 4, 5, 5, 12, 8. 4, 5, 5, 12, 8.
Just take a screenshot.
Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Everyone choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Player order is decided based on which object would be the most useful. Oh wait, I clicked before.
Well.
Well, I guess it's just random then.
Yeah.
Oof.
Big beef.
Biggest abuse. Okay, so I have 11 creativity now.
Places to go.
So I need to go back for charm again.
Oh, it shows you which one is which.
Yeah. So yeah, creativity. I have enough creativity now, so I just need charm. At day at the camp zone, you play hacky sack. It's all fun and games literally until the hacky sack falls, and against all your knowledge of hacky sack's supposed composition, it breaks upon hitting the floor. What the fuck? The good news is inside of there's +2 charm? You call dibs. After that, you all enjoy a rousing game of grenade soccer. Well, not everyone is enjoying it, I suppose.
My goddess.
Hectic, please help me. This is insufferably boring. Can we just win the game already? We've been up like 20 points for the past half hour.
I would also love to move on from this. Happiness is such a fleeting creature, always giving us chase. But in order to chase it, Damien must first stop kicking the grenade into the wrong goal.
Shut up!
I told you already. You don't know what you're talking about. This is the goal I was told to worry about.
We told you to worry about it because you're the goalie. You're supposed to prevent the enemy team from kicking the grenade in it, not kick it in yourself. You're also sick of this and about to back Joy up, but then you're interrupted by the doorbell ringing. Wait, why is there a doorbell? Sup? Oh yeah, you can go. You can go.
I've got a barbecue pizza delivery for a goth babe and a sexually ambiguous creature of death.
Hello, hello.
Ah, I see you've read my Tinder bio.
Ugh, pizza.
We didn't order a pizza though. Sorry. Are you sure you're in the right
Where's my
place?
tip?
Yeah, I got a little lost, but the delivery address is clearly 666 Murder Dome Way. So how about giving me a tip?
Pizza. Ugh.
I'm sorry, darling, but this isn't the place. I would never order a pizza anyway. I much prefer fine cuisine to that freeze-dried mozzarella frisbee you call delivery food.
Enough of this.
Yeah, and I'm vegan. Listen, we're in the middle of something right now, and I have zero patience to keep convincing you that I did not order.
Okay, I get it. She shall be on my way. Wait, was that pizza not for us? Damn it, I'm starving. If I'd known we were about to eat, I might have actually done whatever stupid fucking thing you guys were telling me to do and entered the game.
Ah, well, back to goalieing.
Wait, seriously? Hey, wait, that is our pizza.
Are you sure? You were like super adamant that it wasn't yours.
Fancy meeting you here.
Well, we were wrong. And as you know, I'm illustriously internet famous, so if you could please shower me with adoration and give me the pizza, that would be fabulous.
Look, I'm down, but if I get caught giving a food away for free, I'll get fired. You better have, like, a super solid proof that I should give you this pizza.
Oh, you can falsify some proof, alright? How are you gonna convince the pizza girl to hand over the pie? So murder someone posed as FBI agents and demand the pizza as evidence. Explain that Damien is Hell's royalty, and as such he has first night rights with the pizza. I think... So... Now that I have different stats, I'm thinking
That
this
sounds
one.
bold. Yeah.
Yeah, because now I actually have boldness and not the other stats. You know? So I'm thinking this one. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah! I mean, not an awful plan, I guess. But I don't really want to murder an innocent. Isn't there a better way to? Just then, you're all nearly deafened by a massive explosion. It looks like someone's finally remembered to pull the pin out of the grenade before kicking it.
Whoa, I think that guy's dead. Bummer, dude.
Yeah, oh wait, no, that's
Yes.
you.
Total bummer. Hashtag RIP. Incidentally, we are undercover FBI agents here investigating that imminent murder, and we need to confiscate that pizza as evidence.
Oh shit, really? Okay, here you go. Just, don't drug test me or check the car trunk, deal? Cool, I'm gonna sprint away now.
Not half bad.
Well, here's your pizza, Damien. Glad we can finally move on from.
Wait just a second. I'm getting a phone call from Quantarctico. They're saying that the four of us agents need to report straight to some place called headquarters.
You follow the instructions back to HQ, where you're surrounded by a bunch of men wearing black suits and sunglasses. They're all flashing their badges at you and each other. Greetings, agent, says one of the dudes. Thank you for bringing the evidence. Time to inspect its contents thoroughly. I think we'll need to send this piece to forensics, says another agent, handing off some pizza to the scientist at the other end of the room. Thank you, sir. This is one of the most deliciously difficult cases we've ever had to solve.
Please.
Heh, would you say it's almost criminally delicious? What? Was it something I said? Nope, but Joy's correct. It is criminally delicious, so much so that you all get in the helicopter and fly back to the pizza parlor to arrest the cook. It turns out that while he was a pizza chef by day, by night he was a meth dealer and a stone-cold hard-ass trying to pay for his cancer treatments. Holy shit.
The world is saved once again.
Well, even though his motives were understandable and the unaffordable healthcare system is the true criminal here, he was still brought down by the strong arm of the law.
Yeah, it's real sad or whatever. Let's celebrate with some non-criminally delicious pizza.
You all eat more pizza. Damien is on cloud 9. Joy is satisfied to have saved the day yet again, and Milo gets their verification checkmark made into a physical badge. By the time you return to camp, you've gained lots of pizza as well as +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Let's go.
Let's go take a nap.
Alright. So, which is the one that makes me more fun? The pool point?
Is that... Yeah, it is the pool. So you want to go pool?
Sure.
Oh, wait, no. Is that... Oh, yeah, that one's
Yeah.
bold. That one's creative. That one's smart. That one's charm. So yeah, it's this one. Before you go to the lake, you decide to make the most fun inflatable toy to float on that you possibly can. You combine many of your favorite fun things: ice cream, tabletop games, watching your enemies fail, ducks. The resulting amalgamation is certainly interesting, even if it doesn't exactly float on water. You decide to name your toy Dr. Frankenstein, or maybe you should name it Dr. Frankenstein's Monster. Just with beholding the horror you've created gives you +2 fun. Oh, but still has you with Dahlia. None of that gets you any closer to banging your campmates, though, which is why you're so relieved to find Dahlia shortly after she appears to be thinking? Harpoon gun, baby power, tank of compressed helium, what am I missing? Oh hey Rolf, behold my latest gambit in my all-out campaign to have the best summer ever. You see, one key component of an optimal summer is an amazing tent, and an amazing tent needs amazing tent supplies. I've already packed all the essentials: a grill for cooking my tent steaks, a snuggly teddy bear so I can keep my biceps toned from squeezing it tight, and of course a bag of lifestyles. I'm sure I don't even need to explain that one. But I can't take the feeling that I'm missing something. And if I'm missing something, there's a chance that my tent will be suboptimal. I can't allow that to happen. But what could it be? I've already got a cooler full of spare organs and a spiked dog collar in case I find a dog. Maybe I need a hand mirror for starting campfires and checking out my look. No, that'd interfere with the tent's laser grid. I'm really stumped. But you look like a monster with a lot of camping savvy. Maybe you could help. If Dahlia's gullible enough to believe you have camping savvy, she probably got bigger problems. Well, here goes nothing. No one ever thinks about the tent's well-being. Bring a tent for the tent in case the tent gets cold. Everyone knows the survival setup isn't complete without someone to share it with.
Right. Which one would be what? I have no clue.
Yeah, no one thinks about...
Second one is probably less on is either bold or charm, I see.
Yeah.
Thing. So I'll gamble that it's charm.
So go for second one?
Yeah.
Yay! That's a fantastic idea. I can't believe I didn't think of it sooner. I've always believed in strength in numbers. That's what makes me such an excellent demonic warlord. That and my peerless intellect, gargantuan muscles, and overpowering charisma, and unmatched humility. And as a warlord, it is only fitting that I invite my entire army along. I'm only ashamed I didn't think of it sooner. They've always been with me, fighting by my side, rubbing scented oils into my sore muscles, fighting by my side while rubbing scented oils into my muscles. Oh, and you could come too, I suppose. It was your idea after all. A good leader always rewards sage advice. Dang, you were kind of hoping Dahlia would just invite you to go sexy camping, but this is fine, you guess. When Dahlia's warriors arrive, though, you realize that they're all super hot. Score! You spend an awesome evening hiking through the woods, scoring a sensual massage change and giggling about Dahlia's secret fetishes after she falls asleep. Man, these warriors really have the hottest goss about Dahlia. You feel like you know her on a whole new level. Plus, they totally teach you how to open a beer with your eye socket. Nice. You gain +2 bonus and +1 fun. Everyone choose a movie. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I'll go...
2 Towers specifically.
2 Towers specifically. You know what? If you're going for 2 Towers specifically, I'll go Fellowship. Theories are based on the likelihood that Anya would survive in said movie's universe. Start debating.
Well, they have the same universe. Damn it.
Oh, frick.
Well, the universe definitely goes more to shit in 2 Towers, I would say.
Yeah. So I think you go first, and I go second. Where you want to go?
Take a nap.
So right now I got some bold and fun. So my fun is pretty good now, bold is still meh. Let's go to the manor.
The manor?
Yeah.
Okie doke. While exploring the haunted manor, you find an enchanted skull who speaks in riddles. His voice makes your ears bleed. You decide to name him Sparky and put him on your keychain as a fun pet. He tells you all sorts of cool things like beware the tides of Venus, and if you meet a guy named Lenny at Costco, don't give him $20. Sparkly also tells you exactly when and how you'll die. Apparently it's going to involve a lot of mozzarella sticks. You gain +2 boldness for gaining that foresight. You slip away to meet Dahlia, who told you to meet her in the haunted house later for extremely important business.
No fear. Dahlia is here.
There you are, Rolf. Excellent. All is going as I planned. You see, according to my detailed battle strategy, Dahlia pulls out a notebook covered in puffy dolphin stickers and labeled Best Summer Ever Notebook Top Secret. One of the key components of a best summer ever is sharing a summer kiss in a haunted house. So pucker up, Rolf. I'm about to clear a mouth war on your face. That's your Dahlia, all right. You lean in for the kiss. Boo!
Woof, woof, woof.
Scott, you're supposed to say boo too. That's how you scare people.
But I'm not a ghost, I'm a werewolf. It's wrong to steal from other cultures.
Excuse me, what? Was I supposed to be startled just now? The only thing that startles me is thinking about how much I love otters. They are catastrophically adorable.
Let's go, Scott.
It was supposed to be a prank, but it looks like we failed. Oh well, back to the drawing board, which we hit people over the head with when we can't think of any better pranks. Your prank failed, unfortunately. Being hilariously pranked is another key ingredient of the best summer ever. Wait, did you say you were trying to have the best summer ever? It was literally the last thing I said, yes. So then, you've already written a heartfelt poem about how great Scott and I are because you know that's the #1 ingredient for the best summer ever and stuff. I was unaware of this. Tell me more. Well, it's gotta be a Shakespearean sonnet full of frank confessions of deep feelings and also allusions to both modern and classical literature. Polly lays down some ground rules and Dahlia gets to work. A look of intense concentration on her face. Soon she's almost finished, but there's a problem. The sonnet is supposed to end in a rhyming couplet, and I can't think of one that sums up everything I love about Polly and Scott.
Ooh, just say pizza. Everyone loves pizza.
As usual, Scott's suggestion is almost optimally unhelpful. Looks like it's up to you to wow everyone with your incredible poetry skills. And so it is with Scott and also Polly, 2 people I would rescue from a trolley. And so it is with Polly and with Scott. They're really, 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 really hot.
No clue which stats these are.
Yeah, I have no clue either.
Let's go with the first one.
The first one? No!
Aw,
Yes, I knew this
got
poem
like
was
8
missing a
gold, it's
reference.
not enough.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't enough this time. I'm into my own heroics. Poetry accomplished. Dahlia finishes writing her sonnet on a sheet of perfumed pink paper from her best summer ever notebook. Oh wait, no, you forgot! You switched with me, remember?
Yeah.
So you only
I
have
know.
like 6 or so of bold, or 7, I think.
No, I've been keeping track of how it changed after that.
Oh, okay. Dolly finishes writing her song on a sheet of perfume with her best summer ever and nervously hands it to Polly and Scott. Polly reads it thoughtfully and Scott refrains from chewing on it for almost 1 minute. Wow, they're both really captivated. Well, what do you think? I'm very impressed by what you've created here, Dahlia. Sure, it's written in crayon, and sure you rhyme crush them with crush them again. But I think you've done a really excellent job of subverting the poetic formula with your idiosyncratic selection of both medium and message. I mean, look here on lines 5 and 6. I am friends with Scott, and it is great. I am friends with Polly too, checkmate. Here you have managed not only to reference a great game of chess used by such literary writers as Lewis Carroll and Dostoevsky himself, but you also use capital letters, exclamation points, and adversarial language functions as a biting critique of the late capitalist forces which turned friendship into a struggle for dominance. I didn't mean to do any of this stuff. I just wrote what was in my heart, or what's the word for the place where I keep my emotions? Oh yeah, my fists. That's what makes it so pure. This is beautiful, Dahlia. Please never change. And then we arrive at the final couplet. Oh, Rolf wrote that. Do you like it? No, and that explains right. The rest of the poem possesses a sincerity and naivety, which is both disarming and illuminating. But there's nothing sincere or disarmingly naive about shoehorning a reference to the classic trolley problem, first proposed by philosopher Philip Foot in 1967. Besides, you clearly don't understand the core of the problem. It shouldn't be the trolley problem if you could save us both. The whole point is that you have to choose. Then there's a huge crash in the next room. Scott peeks around the corner and then looks back at you, startled. Guys, a runaway trolley just burst into the haunted manor. It's coming this... Oh, wait, no, that's you.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
It's coming this way.
I got just really invested.
My voice is shot anyway at this point.
Yeah, my voice too. Oh, perfect. An opportunity to illustrate what I'm talking about. Rolf, you go and lay down on that track over there. Well, Scott and I lay on this track over here. Dahlia, you can let the train run over me and Scott, or you can flip that lever to make it run over Rolf instead. Well, I did just write a poem about how I'd save both Polly and Scott for a trolley, so sorry, Rolf. Hope you aren't too attached to your bones. Well, if you were before, you certainly aren't after you get run over by that trolley, which is why everyone hates moral philosophers. You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun.
Oh, I just went to that house to lose 1 fun.
No.
Rip.
So yeah, I need more charm. It's a typical bloody camp dome battle royale. While you're hiding to catch your breath, a severed fist flies through the air and lands in your lap. You unfold it. The fist was holding a tarnished silver locker containing the photo of a loved one, likely waiting for the hand's former owner to return home safely. You toss that behind you and also follow a couple of coupons redeemable for +2 charm at Pedro's Pastrami Paradise. Rad! Thanks, mysterious hand. That evening, Milo invites you to go stargazing together. How romantic.
Anya. I'm so glad you're here with me. It's nice to take a step away from all the chaos of camp and work. And just spend time with a person I truly care I care truly and deeply about, with nothing separating or distracting me from... Oh, sorry, that was my notifications bell. I'll just check that real quick. Okay, we're good. Now, what was I saying? Oh, oops, that's my DM. So sorry, darling. I'll answer quickly and then... Oh, would you look at that? My Instagram followers have made a little tribute video. How sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and look here, my hashtag is overflowing with fan art. I should reply to all these lovely messages. I'm sorry, darling. I know you must feel a bit sidelined, and I do genuinely want to spend time with you. Well, then put the phone away.
Yeah.
But I have a responsibility to my fans. They look up to me, and I want to be there for them too. You understand, right?
Yeah, you understand. You understand that it's going to be a perpetual pain in the ass sharing Milo with all these adorable fans. Adoring fans, I mean. Unless you became Milo's biggest fan, then they have no choice but to pay more attention to you. Oh, snap.
Perfect plan.
Yeah, that's the way to think. How can you quickly become Milo's #1 fan? A true fan is measured by the sheer amount of useless knowledge they have, such as what sandwich Milo would be if they were a sandwich. All fans want to become the person they admire, but only a true fan could really pull it off. Steal Milo's identity.
Wow.
This sounds like smarts, and I have like no smarts.
Could also be creativity, but
I'm gonna go for this one. I
Alright.
think. Yeah!
So now 8 boldness is good enough. I see how it is.
Yeah, I don't know what this game is. Oh, sorry, I clicked through it.
But fine, I'll let you give it a try. Let's see where this goes.
Cool, now you can finally see all that Milo info you've been collecting via obsessive researching and general stalking. You weren't crazy, you were just being proactive. You cut your hair to mimic Milo's signature undercut. You imitate all their mannerisms and wear color-changing contact lenses. Having previously memorized Milo's social security number and being able to perfectly replicate their signature also proves useful. You managed to impersonate them in no time. Use this identity theft to pay off all their debts, upgrade their Netflix plan, and increase their popularity with the 14 to 22-year-old demographic.
Wow, Anya, you really did all this. I'm honestly quite flattered.
That's amazing. No, you tell Milo with an enigmatic grin, you did all of this.
We should do a collab.
Goodness, you really are my biggest fan. But moreover, I must admit, I'm a bit aroused by this version of myself you've managed to inhabit. You needed to wear this costume all the time, but please, darling, keep it at hand for future occasions.
What the heck? Who knew Identity Frog could be so sexy? You gained +1 Kiki costume for your collection, +2 fun, and +1 charm. Aw, snap. The last day of summer.
Sure.
So, Dahlia, I'm guessing?
I mean, none of them. To work out, I think. I'm gonna switch to a Ravi just for fun.
So, yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
And I'll go Milo. Let's hope for the best. You finally gathered the courage and asked your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. Wait, you want to be my summer fling? What? I don't know. I'm a markswoman and a slayer. The most strategic composition is for me to be paired with something like a tank. And you? What would your class even be? Is there a class that's a very loathsome monk or wizard but super lame? I don't know, but you get the gist, right?
Are way too low.
Oh man, that was hard to watch. You got dumped by your summer crush. You got so thoroughly and tragically dumped, the Merriam-Webster dictionary redefines being dumped as being Rolfed. Oh no!
Yeah, seems about right.
No, Rolf! No! I'll fight ya. And right next to that word is a picture of you sobbing into your ramen noodles. I wonder if it'll actually work for me. I don't think I have enough charm, is the problem. You gather the courage to ask,
A summer fling between you and me, you'd say. You know, Anya, when you're an immortal like me, you really come to enjoy life's earthly pleasures. Like good wine, or a beautiful sunset, or the perfect autumnal filter to put over your hashtag outfit of the day selfie. But to tell you the truth, my absolute favorite earthly pleasure is raw, passionate, romantic chemistry. And you and I have got that in spades,
oh,
darling.
did I do it? I was not I
Yeah.
thought I would lose. I legitimately thought that I didn't have enough charm.
Magnificent.
I would be delighted to be your summer fling.
Oh!
You and I together are aesthetics.
Oh, snap! The last day of camp was dreamy. Oh, look at them! Ah! Milo took you to a natural hot spring they found hidden deep in the woods. You two relaxed, listened to music, and fed each other some delicious berries you foraged on your way to the spring. Even in the middle of nowhere, Milo manages to make everything decadent. You love it. Yay!
Congrats.
Oh! I can't believe I did that. I thought I lost. But I guess it's a lot more lenient on the small runs, as I said earlier. So,
Yeah.
because I'm used to the long runs being like, if you don't have like 14 in those stats, you make frickin' lost. But yeah, before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Also, Rolf, you need to hear this ending credit sequence, because it's great, because I turned on Steam protection. And so if it's, stream protection. And so if it's still on, you'll get to hear this. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I could still close my eyes and I'm there. On that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid. And so ready to start.
Welcome to the streamer version of the credit song. Thanks for playing Monster Camp. What did you like the most about it? Will you review it? I am the bringer of a message just for you, oh live streamers of the world. I was commissioned to write a song about your issues so you can use it with no conditions. It's a pinky promise. We'll strike you down, down, down. We won't bother you down the line. You will monetize streaming Monster Camp. You won't get a strike playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine streaming Monster Camp. You will monetize playing Monster Camp. You'll be just fine. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whatever, you will make your favorite streamer stay a bit better. Don't you forget it. Like if making content wasn't hard enough to worry about this stuff, like losing all your revenue or getting your third strike, but not with Monster Camp. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp, you'll be just fine. So now that we're here, my name is Claudia Martinez. Oh yeah, I made most of the music for the game. What did you think of it? Come on, just go and buy it. Please buy it, Dali and Diamond have me looked up writing songs for Pentagram, and they won't let me go until we sell 1 million copies. Streaming Monster Camp, you won't get a strike. Playing Monster Camp, you'll be just fine. Say goodbye to the streamer version of the credit song. And remember, streaming Monster Camp, you'll be just fine.
When I
That's
first
great.
when I first heard that, I was like, because I was streaming it, when I first played this sequel was when I streamed it by myself one time. I think you weren't here. I ended up streaming it. And, oh, I just unlocked the ectoplasm. You just unlocked the casket wine. You just unlocked the low-cost energy drink. You just unlocked the loyalty lemonade. Nice. So like I was streaming it for the first time, and then I got to the end credits, and that started playing. I was like, amazing. It was incredible. But
Nice.
yeah, thanks for joining me, Rolf. Sorry that ended up taking longer than I expected.
That's okay.
But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, Rolf. You're the best. I love
See ya
ya.
next time.
Yeah, and thanks for showing me the Yawhg. That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll have to decide what we're doing next week. I'll have to make a poll or something. I'll figure it
see
out.
what comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Alright.
So have a good
Yep.
night. Bye bye. I
Have a
love
good day.
y'all. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Let's see who we shall raid. First off, I need to bring up Chrome so I can go to my own channel so I can raid people. CB's is live, so let's raid CB's. There we go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love each and every one of you so much. I'll see you guys on Saturday for more Via Night. I still gotta make the poll for that too. Oh my gosh. But I'll see you then. I love you all so much. Bye-bye.